Thank you, Craig.
Will Craig be upon thee?
All right. So this is what, session 6?
Seven?
7?
Is it? I think
Episodes,
it's seven.
episode 7.
It is episode 7. Okay, episode 7.
A night out the town with the turtles.
Juan did recap last time, so Joe, you can do recap this time.
Okay, so last session we take a minute to talk about Javi's new morpher and what to do with it to try to, like, I don't know, get it cleansed and make sure it's not evil anymore and everything. And Orion's like, listen, man, you know, if you go too far dark side, I will kick your ass. And Javi's like, okay, um, and everything. And then he gives it over to Hayakawa so Hayakawa can look at it and figure out what's going on with it, see if he can get something figured out. And then Luke kind of gives Orion a rundown on how combat went last session. And then we discuss whether or not we are going to keep Jason on the team or if we're gonna like send him back to Earth K-12 and everything. We end up deciding that Jason needs to stay on his home planet and everything because he's their best defense and everything. And then we kind of spend some time with Jason and chat with him a bit before we leave K-12 and everything. It's kind of nice. We also talk with Stormblaster, and Stormblaster decides that he's also going to stay on K-12 and kind of start working on making a new blue turbo morpher and everything, and kind of getting closer with blitzing Thunder and being around people and stuff. And then we get ready to go to our new set of coordinates, but in the meantime, we do uh Luke gets faster at like hitting things. Javi learns some discipline and self-control, and Charlie tries to learn karate, doesn't do very well, and so then he goes to the library and just watches some more history videos. But he learns some cool stuff about like space tech, so that's fun. Then we are like, hey, we're in the orbit of the new Earth that we're going to be touching down on, which is Earth 8-T 1987. So we go and we touch down, and it is New York City is where we end up. Huh. And it is the year 2010, so that's pretty cool. We kind of head to the nearest game store because we have games on the brain because we need to do some shopping, and we're like, hey, might as well like go by a game store, see what we can find. While we're there, we run into some guy named Stanley that it may or may not be the same Stanley that Luke ran into a couple sessions ago at a gas station, or at least some iteration of him. It's cool. Um, and we find out that the Power Rangers potentially are either like out in the bay or maybe they live in the sewers, which then resulted in Javier trying to crawl down a sewer grate to find the Power Rangers or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We stop him from doing so, thankfully, and he does not get arrested. Anyways, we get a little tracker thing that'll take us to where the grid energy fluctuations are, because the reason why we're on T1987 is because there's been like major grid fluctuations. So we're following the little tracker thing, and holy shit, it's the Foot Clan, and they're attacking some random guy, or they've got him cornered at least, and we're like, oh shit. And Javi's like, you didn't believe me. And Luke's like, what the fuck are the odds? And Javi's like, I was right. And Luke's like, yeah, you were. And Charlie's like, guys, why are you so excited? What the fuck's going on? And then we kick their asses. Um, it's great. And then we continue following the tracker thing, and we find like a big ass pyramid thing that is Utron technology. And while we're there, the turtles show up, and they're like, hey, you guys did a good job fighting this foot ninja. And we're like, Ayo, it's the turtles. And they're like, okay, you guys know who we are. And we're like, yeah, you guys are movie characters. And they're like, what? And we talk with them for a bit. And we go back to the lair, the Turt lair, and we hang out with them for a bit, and we kind of talk and everything, and Raph and Javi spar, which is cool, and we have pizza. And then the next morning, April and Casey Jones come down, and we're like, yo, that's cool. And so we kind of are hanging out, and we're like, okay, we're going to go to the command center and go see what's up at the command center and talk to Zordon and Alpha. So that's neat. And so we get there, and Alpha's got an attitude problem, but it's cool. Alpha's actually an Utron, so that's kind of neat. And they prefer to go by Al, so we refer to them as such. We talk with Zordon a bit. We explain why we're there, and Zordon wants to talk to Orion. We tell Orion. Orion pops in, and Orion's like, "Hello, friend," and Zordon's like, "Hi." So they talk a bit. And while we're there, we get the wee woo of, hey, oh shit, there's an attack happening in the city, and it's morphin' time! And that's what you missed last time on Power Rangers Dimension Storm. If you want more details, be sure to check out the last episode, episode 6, Big City Rangers.
Yes, indeed. The Rangers are in the big city. All right. So where we left off, the wee woo is going off, and the turtles have already morphed in anticipation. And then Zordon directs them to the viewing globe. Yeah, as y'all look at the viewing globe, you see what appears to be the docks, the shipping docks of New York, and there appears to be a combination of foot ninjas, and putties, and someone that Luke would recognize at the viewing globe from his research of Mighty Morphin. Rito, a version of Rito Revolto, is there directing them around.
Oh, fuck.
Along with that, there appears to be a monster that y'all were not able to make out on the viewing globe, that has jumped into the water. They are trying to hold this cargo ship before it takes off, and they are trying to steal its cargo from what y'all can tell. As y'all are watching this, Zordon starts to talk. It appears that the Foot Clan and the putties are back at it again. Whatever plan they are devising, you need to get down there immediately and take your new friends with you. If Rito was there, it could not be good. And Orion is going to look at all of you and say, well, you heard him. I guess it's morphin' time.
All right. Luke's going to pull out his morpher and go through his morphing sequence. Tap into the Fury, Nature Fury, Pit Viper!
Charlie pulls out his gold morpher, and his frog hops in, turns into the gold frog coin. It's morphin' time! Black Ranger power!
Javier decides he might as well try out this new power since he's got a lot of backup. So he pulls out.
Before you make this decision, I'm going to allow you this. I will allow you this occasionally since it is your first time rolling. I will let you roll the D4 first and let you decide if you want to do it.
I don't care what it is. I will be using it.
Okay. The odds!
He rolled for those listening at home, he rolled a fucking 4.
He has 1 point before all of the negative effects start to take place. So I'm going to put that in your character sheet on the White Dino Thunder sheet. I'm going to put that you're in 4. I'm going to put it in your inventory.
So Javi yells, White Ranger, Dino Power! And morphs.
So for everyone who knows, Luke and Charlie, y'all see Javier flick his left wrist and that gem turns into that white dinosaur. As you see Javier just say, you know what? Yeah, I'll do this. As he says the White Dino Thunder morphing call, he flips backwards, gets covered in this white and black armor as the helmet slaps onto his head. And the biggest distinction that this ranger has, I mean, y'all have been looking a lot of research and everything. y'all have never seen a red visor yet.
Mm.
So the red visors is a bit different. You can kind of see why this power could lead to corruption. It is very threatening and kind of sinister in nature. It has a very threatening aura about it. So y'all have all morphed. Mikey, as y'all are morphing, just kind of like moving up and down in excitement to see new Ranger powers. As Casey Jones looks to Leo and says, "All right, fearless leader, we ready to head out?" Leo says, "Yeah, we're ready. Back to action." And you are all teleported.
Wee, 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 wee.
As y'all touch down, the turtles line up. As Leo says, "Whatever it is you're up to, you're through." As Rito turns around, "Ah, crap, the Power Rangers." And wait, is that more Power Rangers? And they just kind of look as the Foot Climber says, "Oh, I think that's the ones that they saw the other night. The one that Jerry was talking about." So y'all now know that they never got arrested. They managed to get out, however which way you want to imagine it. They were not arrested, and they are aware that they got beaten up and that y'all are potentially those people. And Rito says, "Well, it doesn't matter. A few more Rangers ain't gonna hurt. That makes 10 now? That's too much. I'm starting not to like this anymore, but whatever. Just go get them, putties." And the Foot Lieutenant will also say, "All right, boys, follow the lead. We're not going to let these Rangers stop us."
I'm gonna get right up here in this guy's face. All right. These hands. God damn it, Luke.
No, it does not hit. That is not
What
hit.
the hell?
Okay. It is now Leo's turn. He is the other leader. Leo is going to pull out his Triceratops katanas. These are his power weapons. Leo does not hit. It is now going to be Raph's turn. Raph sees Leo go for the Z putty and starts fighting him. So Raph is going to go for the Foot Lieutenant and starts rushing. As he starts rushing, he pulls out his power psi and he starts to lay into this Foot Lieutenant, landing a successful cut across the chest with his power psi. Javier, it is now your turn. So you do hit.
Oh, you did it
And
for me. Oh wait, no. Okay, I just did it. Yeah, I just rolled.
Yeah. So you hit. And with that, like it says there, alternate effects once per encounter.
Oh, so I can choose between the two? Or-
You can either so on this Z putty, if you choose the alternate effect immediately is the 2 extra energy, so he would be dead.
Mhm.
You can choose to use your once per encounter 1 energy damage up to 2 targets within his vicinity.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I will choose to do that and just take out these two as well.
Okay. So this Z putty is dead from that 3 damage. How do you hit him? How do you land him and finish him?
I just simply cut him from his shoulder down to his waist, like diagonally.
And as you do, the White Draco sword, you notice, takes control a little bit, moving your arm as it makes 2 little arrows and they fling to these other 2 here, also laying them out. The putties crumble, the Foot Soldier is knocked into the shipping containers, and he is knocked unconscious. It's going to be April's turn. As y'all are fighting, y'all do hear the water around the area start to bubble as something is moving around quite frantically. As Rito says, "Whatever's taking you forever, just get him off of you and get out of there. This may be a lost cause anyways." As the monster, whoever's in the water, whatever monster's in the water, is struggling and someone has latched onto him. April, he runs up and she tries to give him a kick across the nope. The kick does not hit, and she misses. It is now going to be Mikey's turn. Okay, and Mikey's seeing April. Mikey's gonna go after her. They charge with their dagger chucks. They look like the like nunchucks, like I said, with saber-tooth tiger daggers on them. Mikey does not hit. This lieutenant is hard to hit. He is not taking anything. Mikey and April are ganging up on him, and he is not doing anything. He is prepared for all. It is now Charlie.
I'm going to run to the edge and see if I can get a good look at what's going on. Yeah.
Roll me alertness. That's definitely not it.
Can't be shit.
The water. There's something in the water, and it's floundering about. It's definitely not good.
Can I? Okay. It's too murky. Can't see shit. How
Yep.
about this? Ooh. What if I? No, never mind. I'm just gonna start moving in, and then I will call out to Luke and say, "Let's show our new friends what we're made of. Land the next kick, okay?" And that's gonna be my thing to give Luke a upshift on their next roll.
Okay. It is now Donatello's turn, and Donnie is going to activate his special power called Random Bullshit Go. Donnie has a bag on his side that he keeps at all times, and he's going to target right up in here and try to get all of them. Donnie throws some things. They don't miss. They just don't do anything. He's going to activate his other mutant power that all of the turtles have, called Turtle Power. Once per combat, you can ignite the fire in your team by shouting Turtle Power. Anyone within distance to hear you can also shout Turtle Power. Only those who shout with you gain the bonuses. Anyone who shouts with you gains advantage on their next turn and add a +1 dice shift. If they crit an attack, the target takes an extra 1 damage plus the extra damage that they would already take. So Donatello's going to shout out Turtle Power! Is anyone else within his vicinity? That would be anyone up to probably, I don't know, Charlie could probably hear. So everybody has a chance to yell Turtle Power. Does anyone
Shit.
want to yell Turtle Power?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Let's go
Hell
to it.
yeah.
And then let's
All
all
right,
call
on
it.
three. On three. 1, 2, 3.
Turtle
Power!
All right, so all of you have advantage and a dice shift, and if you crit, any damage you would also do with critting, you get an extra 1. And all of the turtles and Casey and everyone has turned in to say Turtle Power as well. So it's now Casey Jones' turn. Casey shouts Goongala, getting the attention of all enemies that hear them. All enemies that can hear him will shift their focus on Casey, giving teammates an edge on attacks for the next round. Enemies will also move towards Casey. Since you already have edge, this is just him getting their attention because he's just like Goongala! What are you looking for? I'm the White Ranger. Come get me. And all of them will try to attack Casey if they can their next turn. All right. It is now the enemy's turn, and Casey has just made himself a prime target, but thank God Javier has decided that corruption is worth power and took out 3 of them. So this putty is going to go first. He's going to move up to Casey. This putty goes swing on Casey. He's feeling himself. Nope. This putty strikes him right on the shield. And Casey just looks at him menacingly as this putty fails to hit. Nope, yet again, these putties are hammering in. Casey's got these new White Ranger powers. It's doing jack shit. This next foot member will not be able to get to him, so he's going to go for Donatello. During the craziness of Turtle Power and the failure of his machines and Casey on out Goongala, Donatello got distracted, and this foot soldier managed to get in precise strike into his side, dealing 1 damage to Donatello. So let me take that away from Donatello. That is a -1. Poor Donatello. He'd be the one that get hit. This Steve Putty is going to make its way up to Mikey. Holy shit, he almost... I was about to have to make Putty Rojo. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this Putty also... Man, that edge really fucking helps, I guess. So this Putty also manages to slap Michelangelo around with his big clay hands, dealing Michelangelo 1 damage. And now, Rito Revolto is going to use his turn. Instead of attacking, he is going to get his monster out of the water. You see Rito Revolto pull out his sword. It's like a bony, it's like made out of bones and stuff. He waves it around and he just says, the time is over. It's time to fight. Get out of the water. And this magic hand goes into the water. It's kind of glittery red magic hand goes to the water and pulls out the monster with the thing that was attached to it. And y'all see as what appears to be a black ranger of some sort is hanging on to Slippery Shark for dear life. And he falls down off of him as Slippery Shark is like, come on, I almost had him. Why are you pulling me out of the water for? Either way, I guess it's time to fight. And with that, Rito is also going to teleport and dip. Rito is no longer on the combat.
Wait a minute, I was about to fuck you body read.
Bro, he has 20 health.
I was gonna try it, man.
No, you weren't. I don't think, anyways. But he wasn't supposed to be a big part of this combat anyway.
Okay.
So y'all see as this Black Ranger is thrown to the ground in front of Charlie as he is gasping for air, saying, I almost had him. Dang it. I had him right where I wanted. And now this Ranger is on the combat tracker. I'm not going to say where, but we will find out as we go back to the top of the turn order. It is now Luke's turn.
Hi, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Hey, y'all.
There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Since I hit him, I'm going to use a personal power to do another strike with Blitzing Strike.
okay.
God damn it. Okay, he doesn't do it on that one, but that's fine.
So you have -2 to his health. He has, okay. And he is knocked down. How do you knock him down?
Okay. So Luke sprints around this guy, basically like does a little like backflip off of him and knocks him on his ass, like on his face at least. I don't know how to describe it exactly.
Leon Kennedy kickflip off a wall.
Yeah, he does like basically like the Leon Kennedy kickflip, but off of the shark's head.
Okay. Yeah. So you do that, and he is knocked down on the ground. He is now prone. Mikey is going to be quick this time. He's got that turtle power going. He's going to pull out his dagger chucks again. Oh, damn. Oh, this thing's dead. Yeah, this thing's dead. So Mikey, feeling the turtle power within him, lays in a deadly dagger chuck combo, slicing this Z putty before turning around, holstering his dagger chucks, and as he holsters them, the putty fucking explodes, anime style.
Awesome.
And as Mikey says, he just couldn't handle the power. The ninja lieutenant just had the Z putty explode all over him. He's not having a good time. But it is now April's turn, and she is going to lay into him with her power bow. Man, April just sucks today. April cannot get anything in, and that is her turn. Raph is getting a little bit agitated about how things are going, and that Javi upstaged him. So he's going to activate his his personal mutant power called Mutant Rage. Raph rages for up to 3 turns. All of his actions have an upshift to +1. Any attacks made on Raph receive a -1 to overall damage. So now Raph has stacked on another +1 to his power psi. So Raph goes to hit this putty, and the putty dodges it. Woo, 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 woo. And Raph, more enraged, just says no and lays into this thing with his psi before it can react, chopping this putty up and throwing its pieces across the concrete in his anger. All right, Javi, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna immediately go for the shark. He's gonna say, "I can't remember the last time I had seafood, fool. You look good."
Oh God, I forgot. He's gonna try to eat him. Y'all have to prevent side mission. Prevent Javier from eating the monster. Look at him. He's got bug eyes.
Javi does not care. Okay, so will I still have the skill shift in the advantage in the edge, or do I lose that?
You have the edge.
Okay.
You have
But
to
no
edge
skill
him.
shift.
No, don't edge the shark, man.
Edge him. 15.
15.
Damn.
How?
Dude,
How?
oh my God! Javier peaked at the start of combat.
He
Apparently.
came in hard and then he finished.
Yep. God, Jesus
Damn.
Christ. Y'all gotta word that better. All right.
Humans.
Is that your turn, Javier?
Yes.
Okay. Charlie, it's your turn.
Okie dokie, artichoke. I'm scared. I'm in between a lot of things. That's a little bit of overload here for old Charlito. I'm gonna get beside this black ninja ranger. I'm gonna try to hit this shark too, because everybody looks like we're ganging up on this dude. I want to get in on it. I will pull out my axe. Well, I got a gun. My power axe.
You can
Right,
use
yes,
the axe, and actually you're gonna use it as a gun.
Yeah, no, I'm close, so I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Well, you have been edging for a while.
Oh my god. Wait.
Yeah, you have a +1 and you have advantage. 4 overall damage. So how do
Yeah.
you lay into this thing?
I just run up after seeing Javi just like slicing, and he's kind of like dodging, and then I run up beside this black ninja thing, and I'm trying to look cool because I'm like, oh no, there's 2 black ninjas, but then there's a bunch of black ninjas on the other side, but they're bad guys, so I don't know who this person is, but anyway, I want to look cool. So I pull out my axe. It's not the first time I've used it. Killed a super putty with it before, so I kind of feel like I know what I'm doing. I swing it on my hand, and then I just somehow, whenever I bring it down, I activate the energy that's in it, and it just does way more than I expected. I'm just like, whoa! And it just kind of swing down on its arm.
Okay. He's fucked up. You fucked him up. He is not looking good. He is.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
What do you mean you're sorry? You almost
Don't
chopped off
apologize
my
to the
arm.
monsters.
I think I hit a button on my axe or something. It did more than I thought it would.
Don't apologize to the monsters.
Yeah, and the ranger next to you, this ranger here, is gonna be like, "So, you're supposed to do that. Why are you trying? Why do you feel bad? He's a monster." So it is now Leo's turn. Leo sees this monster yet again, pulling out his Triceratops katanas. Oh no! So this is unexpected on my part. So this monster's dead.
Wait.
I didn't expect. Charlie critted, and he had the extra 3 energy. So Leo comes up. This monster's distracted as you're apologizing, and he's confused. Leo jumps on his back and just pushes his katanas into this thing's back, riding it as it's flailing around. As Leo digs deeper into it, as energy erupts from his katanas, as you can see, the monster. You know, like when they have like cartoon characters, they eat bombs, and they're like, when it goes off, their stomach like expands for a brief second, and then goes back, and smoke's coming out of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. This blue energy goes from the katanas into it, and then it just.
So you're telling me he's already going to be cooked?
It's sushi. You don't have to cook it, but it's kind of good if you do sometimes.
And the rest of everyone here is not digging this, but is still. Y'all still have allies.
We all just turn around and look at the remaining putties in Foot Clan. Like, what do y'all want next?
Oh no, their next plan is to retreat if they can get away. But yes, the monster is dead as Leo jumps onto him, and Leo looks in the direction of this ranger. It's just like it just kind of looks at him, and the ranger looks back at the Foot Clan, looks at Leo, looks down at himself, and he puts his hands up. No. I am not with them. Please do not do that to me. Blue Ranger man, please do not do that to me. I am not with them. It looks just, it's just the color black. That's just the color. That's just who I am. I don't know what to tell you. And Leo lowers his guard. It is now Casey Jones's turn. And Casey Jones is going to pull out Saba from his bag of tricks. He has a big golf club bag, and it's full of different types of weapons that Casey carries around. He's going to try to lay into this putty. As Casey reaches into his sports bag, he pulls out Saba. Let's do this, Saba! And he quickly does a quick combo of slashes onto this putty, and this putty falls apart. It is a lot of overkill. It did not need to be a critical success. Now leaving it up to Donatello with his foot soldier. Let's see if the lieutenant can be the last one left, and y'all can gang up on him. Donnie pulls out his power bow staff, starts flinging around, hits the foot soldier, distracting him, having a little bit of fun with him. And then when he turns around, Donnie's not there, and Donnie's behind him with the cannon ready, and blasts him as he gets knocked back, and he is down.
Straight up dead with how much damage he did to him.
Oh, I know he's dead, but we don't have to talk about it.
He's just knocked out.
It is now this black ninja's turn. And he kind of gets the hint, and he wants to prove that he is not with them, and it's very auspicious. He's going to activate ninja abilities. Has a whole arsenal of ninja abilities he can unleash, costing 1 personnel power per each, 2 or 3 for more upon my discretion. And he's going to activate with 1 personnel power, ninja teleportation. So he teleports within his movement range of 40 feet, gets behind this foot lieutenant.
Where'd he go?
Oh my woman.
Over there.
He's got a sword on his back. He's going to pull it out, and he slashes this lieutenant from the back as this foot lieutenant is now on death's door. He is going to try to retreat. He's going to have a hard time doing it. It is his turn. Either way he goes, he's getting a ton of attack of opportunities. He's going to try to retreat. As the lieutenant goes, they quickly sweep the leg and get him, and he falls on his back, hits his head on the concrete square. He is dead. Thus,
Dead?
combat is over. Unconscious.
knocked out.
Unconscious. He's knocked out. Thus, ending combat.
All right, can I take off my helmet and begin eating the shark?
You can't do it like that. If you want to eat him, because one, he might be cooked, but
Exactly.
also I will allow you to cut into him and see and get a piece out of him.
Then I will do exactly that.
So
I've already run away, so I don't see any of that.
okay, you could say you ran away.
I'm running over here to ask the ninja.
So
He's Javier with the white Drago set going up to him like he's about
you're gonna
to
since this is some kind of food thing, you're gonna have to roll a culture.
culture.
I would say survival.
I mean, okay, an argument can be made for survival, but it's not really a survival thing. He's not eating it. He's just cooking it to see if it's cooked and how good it is, and he's gonna take a bite out of it.
I mean,
Even if it wasn't cooked, I'm gonna eat it regardless.
That's a survival roll.
So yeah, survival.
That's survival to see if it's edible.
Yeah. Just keep it at 10. I'll let you know
Since
if you
he's
pass.
riding the high of the white Dino Ranger, can I have an edge? No, I'm playing.
No,
No, I'm joking. Let's just leave it at 10. Submit.
this looks perfectly safe, and you can do with that what you want to.
All right, he's gonna take off his helmet and eat it.
Roll me a conditioning.
Condition. Hold on.
It's the equivalent of a con save.
You're
Goddamn.
good. You made it. You can tell it's probably not good for you, but you managed to keep it down, probably due to the white dino power. If you would like, it's not all of it is cooked. The part you got it was not all the way cooked. If you really want to eat this thing, you can
Can I
call.
bring more of him with me?
You can call Allie, and she will have the robots prepare it for you.
Then all right, but can I sneak another bite before I tell Allie that?
Roll another survival check. No,
Survival
just conditioning. Just conditioning. Let's see if you make it this time.
Okay, Javier's gonna get on his morpher and gonna be like, Allie, I got us dinner. Like, do you think you can cook it up for when we come back?
Your morpher temporarily turns back in your communicator. The camera pops out. Allie scans it. Hold on. There's a few bits missing. Are you eating this?
Yeah, fool.
Yeah, he took a bite out of it.
Here, your vitals appear. I mean, I can have the robots do something with it if you really want to.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, okay. And it's gone. And Leo's just like, oh my god, you're actually eating that.
Don't question it. He's been trying to eat one of the monsters since we've been fighting together, and I'm actually amazed he managed to take a bite out of that thing and not throw up.
Fair enough. I mean, then again, Mikey has eaten penicillin pizza before, so if you know what I mean.
Oh. Ugh.
What's that? Is it good?
It's pizza with bold on it.
Wait, guys, who's your new friend? Or who's your friend over here?
Mikey is gonna approach him. We don't know this dude.
You got some explaining to do, pal. You better not be with one of the Foot Clan.
Puts his hands back. I'm not with the Foot Clan. I'm a Kaku Ranger.
A what?
Bro, if you just need to use the bathroom, then ask.
I demorph, and I go to shake his hand, and I say, I'm Charlie.
He says, oh, okay. And he just he does demorph. It's just like, my name is Jiraiya. I'm from California. And he shakes your hand.
Yeah, I'm from California too, buddy. We've come a long way being in New York, huh?
So, how did you get here?
It's a bit of a long story. You see, I don't know why I'm here. I mean, I know what New York is. I was raised in America. I've never been here. But it happened a few days ago. I was in Japan with my friends. We were trying to fight Kappas. And next thing I know, things started shaking. We were all together. Everything started shaking, and then everything started to go white in the distance. And things started rumbling. And next thing you know, I felt like I was getting pulled somewhere. Next thing I know, I'm in New York. But it didn't make any sense. Japan is apparently still fine, but I don't know exactly what happened. I just woke up in an alley somewhere,
Hmm.
and my team doesn't exist.
Do you mind if we tell our leaders about you? I'm just gonna pull out my communicator and I'm still asking him before I pop up a scanner on him.
Well, I honestly I don't really mind. I just want to know what's going on.
I can help explain that if you want me to, and
Yeah,
Luke will do
you
more.
go ahead and explain while I scan him and send the information to Hayakawa and the rest.
Okay, you do scan him, and the information has been sent.
Luke will explain the whole shebang to him.
Do you explain the Hayakawa situation to Jiraiya as well?
Luke would explain the Hayakawa situation and that it sounds like what Jiraiya experienced is very similar to what Hayakawa probably experienced because they seem to maybe be from at least the same corner of the omniverse.
He ponders it over. He says, "So I'm a lot farther from home than I thought I was.
That's an
Luke
understatement.
nods.
He's literally
And-
across the country.
I know this isn't a dream. Oh, this is a lot. Actually, this is a lot to take in.
Use my cat to let him know that things are going to be okay. He's among
Oh.
friends.
He reminds me of Nekomaru. Well,
Nekomaru.
he was a cat bus that was possessed by a cat spirit.
That
He was
sounds
also our
awesome.
business. We had a food truck.
I want to go home with you, and when we eventually figure that shit out.
Remember what Luke said? Don't go with strangers.
I'm coming. I'm living in his universe. Fuck all y'all.
He's holding the cat. He's calming down, and he's just like, so if I can't go home, then what do I do?
You could come along with us. I'm sure Hayakawa would love the company on board. And since the two of you seem to both be from the Sentai verse, maybe he could better start piecing together how to get you guys home.
I guess that makes sense. So you said you're traveling around in a ship?
Yeah,
Like in
space.
space?
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
We've got video games and a training room and Pop Tarts. It's really awesome.
Toaster tarts, I think they were called.
Toaster Tarts.
That reminds me, we still need to go shopping.
Oh, can we ask Allie how much money we have now if she's
Yeah.
got that finished?
It's been a whole day now.
Well, I was going to say, as y'all are talking, as y'all are explaining this, and y'all are like, okay, well, you should probably come with us. Not a lightning bolt, but a teleportation thing happens. As Hayakawa touches down, Jiraiya's holding the cat, and they kind of lock eyes for a moment. And then it starts. Everything starts to shake.
Oh no!
Everyone is
Oh,
getting
fuck.
knocked on their asses.
I hold Charlie.
Okay, thank you. Hold me down.
As Donatello on his ass pulls up his device. Some kind of tremor, some kind of spike. We haven't had something like this since Michelangelo got struck by that bolt of lightning. And Michelangelo is going through it, getting some kind of vision as April is trying to. She says, something's wrong with Mikey. He's having some kind of reaction. And Raph goes to stabilize his brother and hold him down. Don't worry, Mikey. I got you. As Mikey is twitching in every kind of sorts of ways. And he's got power fluctuations. And then it stops.
I was about to scream. Somebody needs to get Hayakawa back in the ship or something.
Hayakawa, what the fuck was that?
Wow, that's a lot harder when you're on a planet. That hasn't happened since I met Orion.
Should we go somewhere to talk about this, like back at the command center or the sewers, or?
Leo is going to pipe up, yes, we should definitely go back to the command center. Maybe Zordon or Orion will be able to help out with this, since apparently it only happened since, like this man before me said that it happened when he saw Orion. It had to be y'all's Orion, right?
Yes, it was our Orion.
All right, guys, back to the command center. You'll teleport back to the command center, and Orion is getting back up. Alpha's getting back up in between the consoles. Jesus Christ Almighty. What was that? I think I threw up in the suit. Oh God, I think it's everywhere.
My cat has now moved over to Michelangelo to make sure that they're okay.
As y'all teleport in, Orion immediately sees y'all as he gets back up. What? What was that? That didn't have anything to do with y'all. And he sees Jiraiya. He can see the energy Jiraiya is putting off is similar to Hayakawa's to a degree. Charlie, if you used your cat, you would be able to see a similarity as well. Orion starts walking towards y'all. Well, this makes a lot of sense. Seems y'all have found another one displaced from his own reality. And Jiraiya looks, the name's Jiraiya, sir, and he puts his hand out. And Orion shakes it. Orion. Yeah, I kind of heard a bit about you. They were explaining the whole situation. And Hayakawa pulls out a device, starts showing Orion the similarities and what could have possibly happened, as most of if all the turtles and April and Casey are all demorphed and they are checking on Michelangelo as he's going through something.
Oh, by the way, they're mutant turtles. It's a Jiraiya. I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if you've seen these guys yet, but this is happening.
Orion does notice the commotion in the back with Michelangelo, and Zordon notices as well as Orion goes to investigate Michelangelo. And when Orion touches Michelangelo, Orion starts to jitter and shake as well, but he's keeping himself stable. And if any of you are looking at this, you will see it's like a lot of things are happening in Orion's eye slits of his mask. It's like he's seeing stuff and it's flashing randomly as Orion tries to stabilize Michelangelo. Eventually, coming to Michelangelo and Orion to both stop shaking as Orion falls on his back and is just kind of laying there in a bit of pain. And he
Run
lets
over
out
to
a
make sure he's okay and try to help him up.
Luke rushes over.
He's way heavier than I thought he'd be.
yeah. Y'all try to get Orion up a little bit, and he is heavy.
I'm here for moral support, bro.
If Javi helps y'all can get him set up.
All right,
Without
I'll
worrying.
run over when I see them struggling.
Y'all get him up, and he starts to recover. Lets out a bit of a cough. Oh, okay. That explains a lot what happened with Michelangelo. And Michelangelo comes back. Dudes, I have seen some shit.
Mikey.
Something about a outer layer and a giant crack in the sky. And now the outer layer is cracking again. Something like that.
Wait, I've seen something like that.
And Hayakawa is going to come over. You said something about a crack? Yeah, some hard outer shell, something universe, something, some giant crack cracked the outer shell, and then it came back together, and now it's all like breaking again for some reason. It's totally trippy.
You guys should know about shells.
If y'all can recall your conversation with Hayakawa, y'all would know that the outer shell is what keeps multiverses from interacting. And what's happening again is that outer shell is cracking again for some reason.
So that's where Jiraiya came from. If the outer shell's cracking again, we're bleeding into each other.
What mended it the first? What fixed it the first time? Was it Orion?
I think it just fixed itself.
It just fixed itself and then it broke. I think it's something to do with
Billy.
the more Billy definitely was the one to break it, but I think the more these people from this different multiverse start to come together, the universe realizes that there are things in it that don't belong, and it's trying to correct itself. Which means our best bet of getting Hayakawa and Jiraiya home and any others is to potentially find more and crack it again and get them all back.
Find a crack and slip him into the crack before it closes again and tries to mend itself.
Exactly, Charlie. When I was talking to Zordon, we talked a bit about the possibilities of a lot of things. We didn't think there was a way to get them back home, but if every time they interact with each other, it cracks again, there's a chance we can get them all home. And maybe their homes in the process will be fixed as well once it opens back up.
That sounds relatively dangerous, though.
Hayakawa is going to speak up. It's very dangerous. And at the same time, if we can't get home, then without endangering your multiverse, then that's probably for the better, to be honest.
What happens if we shove you through one of the cracks and you guys just end up nowhere near where you're supposed to be?
At least we'll be in a multiverse that belongs to us. And he puts his hands up.
None of that even matters until we stop Billy, because whatever he's doing is causing more cracks. So even if we found an opening, sent him home, what's to say they're not going to get teleported back and mess everything up again? Not that you guys are messing things up. We love you guys. Or we love Hayakawa. Jiraiya, you seem cool. I don't know you yet. But but what I'm trying to say is, it's like, our initial mission, stopping Billy, is our main priority, because until then, we need all the help we can get, and it won't really matter if we do end up sending you guys home, because what are the odds that he's going to keep causing problems and sending more people back that we're going to keep having to throw back?
Well, no, I mean, obviously we take care of the Billy problem first, and then the rest of it falls into place. It's just my concern is that when we get to that stage, their safety worries me.
They'll be with us, hopefully.
I mean when we send them back or try
Oh
to.
yeah, we'll figure that out. Or Hayakawa, somebody smarter than me, will figure it out.
And Hayakawa is gonna back. He's gonna speak up. Well, we're not just gonna throw ourselves through the cracks. I've been thinking of different types of crafts that we could use to get through perfectly fine. I mean, it'll just be finding our homes when we get there. We can't exactly go off similar destinations that y'all have. We just have to figure out which is which. And if we find it, we find it. If we don't, at least we're in our own multiverse. It's a start, but I would like to stay and help y'all until this whole situation is over, so it doesn't happen again. Although the multiverse is infinite, so it could always happen again, but hopefully not this bad.
Yeah, I don't want to lose Hayakawa.
Yeah. Orion, you probably need to go back to the ship.
Yeah, I do. I know Allie said that y'all were going to do some shopping for the ship, and I think she has your money ready. I am going to stay here for a tad bit longer and continue my conversation with Zordon. Until then, do some stalking for the ship. And also, she said something about needing a potential bigger freezer. Is there a reason we need a bigger freezer?
No.
Javi caught a fish. And Luke kind of smiles awkwardly.
Oh, must have been a big fish. Oh, I mean, all right. She got enough money that y'all should be able to get what you need, and probably then some. She does enjoy taking from those who are sinister in nature, so she gets a little overboard sometimes. If there's one thing I can say that remain from Dulcina, it's her lack of empathy for those who don't have any empathy for the regular people.
She seems like a really cool lady.
But yes, I will continue. And Michelangelo, are you okay? Dude, I'm chilling.
He's just chilling, fool.
Oh Lord.
Or they are just chilling. I'm from the 1986. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to catch up. They are just chilling, fool. I'm so sorry.
Leonardo is going to approach y'all. Well, we're going to go back to the lair and get Mikey into bed rest. If y'all need to do your shopping, that's okay with us. You're always welcome to come back to the lair, but we really can't go with y'all. You know, the whole turtle thing.
All this technology, and we don't have some sort of like masking, like disguise hologram thing for you guys?
Well, I was working on it. Just haven't had a lot of time lately. Just been a lot of stuff going on, and the whole thing with Michelangelo, and it's just been a lot. I'm working on it though. We would like to go out among the people a lot more often, and not just have to be Power Rangers. But it's not complete yet.
Are we allowed to transport the turtles to our ship? Because I want Donatello and Hayakawa to just hang out for like a couple of minutes in the engineering room to see what happens.
Well, Donatello is a very smart man, and Hayakawa could probably learn a lot from him. From what I understand, Donatello has helped a lot with any kinds of equipment that the Rangers have needed from Zordon. And it would probably be really good help for Hayakawa to learn a little bit more. So if Hayakawa, if you want, and Donatello, if you wish, you can go upon our ship and maybe teach Hayakawa a thing or two, maybe just see the ship. In fact, any of the turtles or their friends are welcome as long as y'all are with them.
I don't know if I want an entire universe to be in the ship. No offense, Mikey.
Ah, no problem. The universe doesn't hate you, and I don't hate you either. We're bros.
I give him a hug. I give them a hug. God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, right. I'm having issues with it too, and I'm the one who did it. No hate, dude. It's taken everybody a little bit of time to get used to it. I even had to get used to it for a little bit. Raph is the only one that's still struggling.
So before people, Hayakawa, were you coming with us to go shopping? I know you wanted to get some things.
Yes, there's things I'd like to get. Are y'all going shopping right now?
We really should.
Okay, and he's gonna look. Which one is Donatello?
The one in the purple with this one.
Yep, that's me. All right. Is there any way I can get in contact with you? I would like to learn as much as I can. Oh yeah, we already integrated with the other Ranger friends. Yours should probably work the same way. Just give me a call, and I guess we can meet up, and I can show you what I can teach you about grid energy and other kinds of things to help you all out on your journey. I don't mind. It'd be nice to talk to someone else who's intellectually superior.
Damn.
Agreed.
Do we need to do anything about that Utrom pyramid that was in the construction zone?
Don't worry about it. It's just Utrom technology, old Utrom technology back then. We had no idea what we were doing. I mean, it could be a prison, it could be just some random piece of junk that means nothing. They had no design philosophy back then. It was just make it look as futuristic as possible and overly complicated, kind of like sci-fi designs now these days.
Okay. Okay. Let's go get some toaster pops. Some toaster tarts. Dang it. I can't. My brain is all jumbled up.
Zordon is going to stop y'all. I don't hate to intrude on any of the new Rangers and any of their personal lives, but I do have a question for the one known as Javier.
That's me, fool.
Before you were in here, there was a bit of darkness next to you, but now it has started to envelop your aura. And I have to ask you, what exactly is giving you this darkness?
Orion said it was this thing, and I'm gonna lift up my hand to show the white Dino Ranger we refer.
That is not a power that I am familiar with, but I do have to say this. Considering what happened to Casey Jones with the Green Dragon coin and what is currently happening to the Shredder with the same power, I recommend that you be cautious with it. I am pretty sure that Orion has alerted you to the darkness that it could hold and the corruption that it could lead to. But I would like to give you another big warning. You made a massive leap in dark energy and corruption. I don't know if you are feeling any of its effects, but I'm assuming that it won't take more than another morph for you to break, and it'll fully start to envelop you.
He's gonna look. He's just gonna be like, I just wanted to show the turtles that like that I was cool, fool.
Raphael's gonna approach you. Wait, that's your power, and it corrupts you?
That's not what he normally looks like when he morphs. It's a new addition.
Y'all have multiple powers?
Yeah. And Luke, flips his morpher around. Shift into turbo! Red Turbo Ranger! And he turns into the Red Turbo Ranger!
Yellow house cat, and then I turn into a house cat.
Wait, okay, you're a cat, and are you a car?
Yeah, you a car.
I have a car. His name is Lightning Cruiser.
He's sentient.
Donatello's looking all of you over. Wow. So wait, which ones are y'all original powers?
Oh, I did my original one earlier, the Green Pit Viper, and Luke demorphs.
And this is my original. I just wanted to be a cool ninja around all the ninjas earlier.
Wow, that's interesting. Carrying multiple powers. Why didn't we think of that?
Multiverse is crazy, man.
Yeah, it's very crazy. And I want to cry a lot of the time. I demorph.
Charlie.
It's very overwhelming.
So
Mine talks to me, fool.
y'all are just hopping around taking people's powers? That's
No. We are not taking anyone's powers. We came across these organically.
Well, Billy wasn't using it.
The car literally was like spoke to me, and also Charlie's like ninjetti powers. He found a little frog.
And my frog comes out, and y'all seen the frog? He's been trying to hang out with Splinter the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's almost like every time we visit a new world, these powers find us and they choose us.
Interesting. That's a pretty cool concept. Y'all are gonna have a full arsenal. Several Ranger teams in one.
Pretty much.
And Mikey's gonna go up to the frog on your shoulder. How's it going, little Adam? How you doing today?
Ribbit.
I love this little dude.
Okay. So what I'm hearing from Zordon, to get back serious for a few seconds, is only use that in emergency situations.
Apparently, when you did use it, it was a larger leap to darkness than we originally thought. That's what Zordon's telling us, that it was a bigger leap than expected.
Yes, it's because he got the 4.
My cat looks at him. It's kind of dissipated since, but yeah, Javi,
Your cat's
That's
not
not-
liking this.
it's not looking good, man. You might want to chill on the white dino power for a while. Only
Like I
in
said,
emergencies.
yeah, only in emergencies.
Okay.
And Orion, finally getting back to his feet, looks at you. I may not look like it, especially now, but if I have to come for you, nothing will be able to stop me.
All right, let's.
Okay.
We get it with
Yep.
the threats, but like also
I can't reach up to his shoulder, but I'll be like, but I'm gonna pat him like on like as high up as I can, like maybe chest wise or like stomach wise. Be like, okay, I get it.
And if negative reinforcement doesn't work, we do love you, and we don't want to see you get lost to darkness.
Oh no, entirely. Just keep your friends close to you. And the reason why I'm getting so
He
threatful with
says
it
that
is
I'm gonna
because
immediately pick up Charlie.
the reason why I'm saying this to you is because I have seen, and y'all will learn eventually, what happens when a ranger turns evil and what they do to their teammates. And I do not wish to see you go down that path, but I also will not allow you to hurt your fellow rangers due to your lack of willpower and discipline.
Fool, I learned no discipline from you.
Clearly not enough. And he's going to turn back around and go up to Zordon's tube and have his conversation with Zordon. As Leo is going to say, "All right, so I guess we'll see you guys back at the lair whenever y'all are done shopping, and maybe go aboard your ship."
Yep, sounds like a plan. I'm ready to get out of here because that was really tense. Let's go.
Yeah, don't let the door hit you ass on the way out.
Luke just spins around and looks at Alpha.
I mean, you said you were really happy to get out of here, so I mean, it's not that bad looking of a place. I think it looks great.
I'm not talking about the place itself. I'm talking about the conversation that was just had.
Well, maybe if your friend had a more clear conscience and didn't abuse darkness, he wouldn't get threatened.
Hey,
Okay, we're leaving.
you need to fix that body suit because those hips are distracting.
Luke grabs Charlie by the scruff and and
Hey, I'm still carrying Charlie.
Yep. Luke grabs Charlie by the scruff and is like directing both of you, like, we're leaving. We are leaving now. Ayakawa, are you coming?
He is coming with y'all. And as y'all walk away, you do hear Leonardo. You see, it's stuff like that that makes us still think that you're gonna turn evil just like your brother. Speaking to Al as y'all walk out. So, y'all are out of the command center. Y'all teleport out to in Central Park. So Hayakawa pulls out a list. Okay, I think I got everything, and then I had to add a big freezer to the list. And I heard why. So I guess good for you, Javier.
Man,
Thanks.
that better not cut into our PlayStation fund.
I imagine Ali gave us a decent chunk of change.
I don't think it's gonna cut into our money at all.
She loves to steal from the rich. So it is still in the daytime. That fight, it's about 11 a.m. now.
Man, I
11,
feel
12.
charged up. I'm just jogging around the team. Woohoo!
Yeah, y'all are feeling pretty good. Hayakawa is adjusting the fact that he saw giant talking turtles.
Hey, was it just me, or was that pizza like the cheese was like really melty? Like every time I took a slice, it was like I had to pull it like 3 feet back just for it to disconnect.
Oh yeah, Jiraiya's with us.
I did
Yeah,
not
Brad.
realize Dry with us.
Can I call you Jay?
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. If we're gonna be together for a while, I guess you can call me that.
Hey man, what year are you from?
1993.
Do y'all have PlayStations in 1993? I look at Luke.
No, Charlie. In '93, I would have been 3, and I don't even think that the SNES was a thing yet.
You would have been 3? Aren't you like 25?
I'm 24,
Oh,
My
right.
birthday hadn't happened yet in my world. It was May when I got pulled.
Jay, we're about to go get groceries, and then if we have time, we're gonna go see if we can get some video games. Do you like video games?
I played a bit of video games, mostly arcade style games.
That's what I
Uh,
play.
but yeah, I played a bit of that. That would have been more of Sasuke's thing, but yeah, I play games a little bit.
Oh man,
Well-
you are not going to believe the shit that we're going to get.
So, do y'all want to go to a grocery store first, or where do y'all want to go first?
Yeah, we gotta. Let's
Groceries
be
first.
responsible.
Well,
and
we
do
should.
groceries
I
first.
feel like we should go to. Well, I was gonna say we should go to the video game store first, so in case we get
Nah.
anything cold,
No.
it doesn't like
If we
get
end up,
hot. But then
if
I was
we
like,
end up-
oh, we have teleportation. Like we could just
But
You just
teleport.
teleport it back to
Yeah,
if
yeah.
if
I'm thinking
something-
in real life.
But I'm thinking in real life, if something was to stop us in the middle of our shopping trip, we're gonna
Then
have games
Javier
and
would
no
brutalize
food.
him.
We're gonna have no food and video games, and then that's not gonna be responsible. Gotta go
Does
food first.
Javier look responsible to you? Javier caught a shark for everybody.
Yeah, you're like, hey, we don't have to worry about groceries. I got this. If we keep fighting monsters every day, we're gonna have food.
Oh my god. I guess
So-
we find like a shopping
We go to
I
the
don't know,
super center, like a supermarket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hayakawa
supermarket.
sees that there's a supermarket not too far. It's a bit of a walk. It's gonna take about probably 20 minutes, give or take, with New York traffic in the crosswalks in New York. So y'all are heading to a grocery store. I think the outside of this map is night, so just bear with it.
I would like to think that while we were walking, Luke and Hayakawa were chatting about like what they're going to get and everything, like in Japanese, like chattering back and forth about like, oh, we need to get this and we need to buy this.
Meanwhile, Jiraiya's just like, "Fuck, I really should have learned Japanese."
And I'm talking to Jiraiya like, what do you like hot dogs? I'm just like asking him stupid like little kid questions. No, I know he's not a kid, but like I'm fascinated with him, and I want to know more about him. So I'm like following
Like a
him
little
around.
kid finding like the cool person. Of
Yeah.
Also,
And they-
Jiraiya understands Japanese; he just can't speak it.
Yeah, he understands most of it to an extent. So you talk about your frog, and Jiraiya will mention, I actually have a black frog Zord myself.
What?
Yeah, it was one of the special Zords that we got, one of them which is a black frog. Although I haven't been able to call it since I got here. I tried to call it through my Dora changer, but I got nothing.
Well, just keep at it, and maybe it'll come, or maybe it's stuck in your multiverse. Either way, now that you're hanging out with us, we got your back. I tell him about Jason and how we thought we might have had to use Zords, but then Jason like grew and did the Midas touch. Toaster pops. What the hell are
That's
toasters?
just what Charlie's looking for. Meanwhile, Hayakawa and Luke are like looking at the fruits and the veggies.
I run up to Luke and I'm like, hey, what are these? And I'm holding up toaster strudels.
Those are basically the same thing as the toaster tarts on board.
Can I get these though? Like, look, it comes with little icing packs that you squeeze on them,
Yeah,
and it looks flaky. I'm gonna get some
Yeah.
of these. I throw
for it.
like a couple in the cart. I'm just running around.
Just-
Charlie's having the best time of his life.
he really is. He's living his best life, looking for
And-
Pop Tarts knockoffs.
I normally have to stay
Yes.
right next to my mom, and she doesn't let me put the stuff in the cart.
Well, just get whatever you want. Just make well, maybe not whatever you want.
I'm not gonna go crazy.
Hayakawa's going to be with Luke, and then I guess Jiraiya's just going to be following Charlie.
Javier is on the hunt. What is he on the hunt for?
Believe it or not, Javier likes just likes a normal snake like pretzels.
Okay, Javi's getting some snacks.
So, ironically enough, because Destiny, as this game likes to remind us of, Luke rolled the amount that was rolled in tandem with this. So, ironically, Luke is the one that sees Stanley again as he is walking through the grocery store.
Oh, hey, you're the guy from the game store the other day, right?
Oh, hey, it's you again.
What's your name, man? I don't think we got it.
My name is Stanley, but my friends call me Stan the Man.
Got it. I'm Luke. This is my friend Hayakawa.
Ah, konnichiwa, Mr. Hayakawa.
Luke physically cringes.
Hayakawa just kind of nods and then just like, nice to meet you, mate. Nice to make your acquaintance.
So Luke's just kind of standing there. He's like holding, like, I don't know, bananas or something in his hand, like kind of looking at Stanley. I guess I'll see you around.
I guess so. Just don't get into trouble. The Foot Clan seems to be moving about. I heard they tried to steal some stuff from a cargo ship today before the Power Rangers stopped them with more Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, we heard something about that.
Oh, fool, that was us.
I run up and I go, guys, look at these Cheetos. They've got like 3D twisted puffs.
Okay, hold on. Are you actually saying this to him, Javier?
And I'm just casually throwing that out there while I'm tossing the beer and the pretzels in the cart. And then he's gonna run away and look for more stuff.
Our friend just likes to pretend like we're Power Rangers. He's a little bit wacky.
Okay.
Like I said the other day, I don't know if you heard me whenever I was trying to pull him away from the sewer grate. He's off his meds. We really need to get that prescription refilled, don't we? Luke looks at Charlie.
Charlie, roll a deception. You are bluffing, so you get a specialization.
Yeah.
And you can either get advantage or an upshift in dice from Luke. So he's just like, oh, I see.
Charlie's so good at lying, he's been lying to the whole team the entire time.
Billy is not the bad guy. It's actually Charlie. He's evil Mortying Billy.
Oh,
Yeah.
we thought he was. We thought Billy was actually. We actually managed to sniff out Billy when it was actually like Charlie.
So
When we
you say that to him, and he's just like, oh, I see. Well, your friend does seem to have a good spirit, so I'll give him that. But I would say, don't let him get too far. The Foot Clan recruits all kinds of people.
Oh, don't worry. He's believe me, he's not gonna go with those guys. He's more likely to like bash their heads in than listen to them. Javi's great. He means well.
Wait. Hey, I'm Charlie, by the way. What's your name?
Stan Lee. Not
Stan
Stan
Lee.
Lee, like Stan Lee, the comic guy, but Stan Lee is the first name, or Stan the Man.
Stan the Man. Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to make your acquaintance.
Luke's gonna squeeze past Hayakawa and like look at some of the things on the shelf over here.
Oh no, by the way, can we get these weird 3D twisted puff Cheetos?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet.
Hayakawa looks at it. He has a pen and paper in his hand as he's crossing someone off the list. How much are they?
$1.59,
I mean-
I think.
I don't really think it matters, Hayakawa.
I've never seen Cheetos like this. I mean, Cheetos are already 3D, but like, look at them. They're like little DNA strands.
I'm gonna come back with like an armful of toaster tarts and be like, I noticed Charlie was eating them. He must really like them, and throw them in the cart, like all of them, like a
Thanks,
wide
Javi.
variety of flavors.
Pat him on the back, and I run away.
The shopping cart is like now full.
Y'all are gonna need
Dumb
more than
shit.
one cart. Y'all are gonna need more than one cart.
Okay, I'm gonna go get another cart.
Javier's already whisked away to like a different part of the store.
Can you make sure that whatever Javi grabs next, it goes in y'all's cart? So Hayakawa and I can get stuff to cook.
Oh yeah. Cooking stuff.
So as y'all put those tarts, like, oh yes, toaster tarts. I once made 10 grand off a box of toaster tarts once.
What?
It was an unsealed, still perfectly mint in the condition box with the coupon code. It was a special flavor they ran for a short amount of time after Shrek 2 came out.
What's Shrek?
Oh, Shrek's like an animated movie. I didn't realize you hadn't seen it. We'll watch it when we get back home, Charlie.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
Luke winks at him.
He is gonna say, "Well, I hope you guys have a good evening watching Shrek 1, Shrek 2, and Shrek 3."
Jesus, how many Shrek movies are there?
There's only 3 of them.
Wait.
The first one's the best one, though. I didn't realize your mom hadn't let you watch that, Charlie. And Luke's giving Charlie a look like, He doesn't know that we're not from this time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not allowed to watch scary movies.
I understand that entirely. Shrek is a very intimidating figure.
Luke's trying so hard not to lose his shit laughing.
As me
All
and my
right.
friends always say, Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Shrek is love.
Oh.
Shrek is life. Hey, Stanley, do you have a cell phone number?
Yes, I do have a cell phone number.
Can I get it?
Why do you wish to have it?
Because I don't know. I think you're really cool, and if we're ever in New York, maybe you could tell us about some of the circles that you run in, and I don't know. It's just you seem cool. Like if you want another friend, I don't know.
Well, I guess it couldn't hurt as long as I can get your phone number as well.
I don't have a cell phone. My mom doesn't let me have a phone either. But if I could just write it down, I could give it to my friends who have cell phone numbers.
I can give you mine, and you can use it.
Yeah.
And Luke pulls out a fucking Nokia.
Nokia, a respectable model, very sturdy, reliable, able to block bullets.
Whoa.
I can
Yep.
respect it.
I ride a motorcycle most of the time, so like I don't want it like I mean it's never flown out of my pocket and I've never gotten into a wreck, thank fuck. But like, you know, if something happens, I wanted something that was gonna, you know, maybe survive.
He gives you his phone number and you give him yours, and he's just like, okay, I'll be sure to keep in touch. And whenever you're around New York again, feel free to hit me up. I can tell you everything that's currently going on. First, I gotta
Apparently.
figure out about these new Power Rangers. The white one is intimidating, but he's no match for me.
Javier is like at the cart at this point, and he hears this.
Luke is glaring at Javi like don't you
I'm
fucking say
glaring
anything.
at Javi too, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
thanks for your phone number.
I'm
We're
gonna
go
walk up. Javier's gonna walk up to me. He's like, "Yo, what did you say?"
He's
Hey Javi, can you start putting your stuff in Charlie's cart? That way Hayakawa and I can like put like the actual like cooking supplies and stuff in our cart. It's getting kind of full.
what's Shrek?
So as y'all are talking to him, this girl over here is starting to wave in y'all's direction. He's just like, well, if you'll excuse me, my girlfriend is about to get off shift, and I'm going to be walking her home.
This motherfucker's cool as hell. I'm glad we got his phone number. Look.
Jolly Ranchers and like large amount of Jolly Ranchers in hands. He's gonna just glare at him the way
Those
he
are
has
some
to walk away.
square ass Jolly Ranchers. They had those in 2010.
Hakawa's going to start looking in the basket, be like, you know, I know they like to keep a variety on the ship, but a lot of this is a lot of processed and sugar.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm gonna go take those Cheetos out.
Let the boys indulge themselves. I mean, that's why I told them to get their own cart. We can get healthy stuff.
Wait.
Javier's as he heard that, he's gonna be like, huh. He's gonna remember something that his parent that he used to make for his little brother all the time. Whenever he had the extra cash to splurge on it, and then he's gonna go. And so Javier's grabbing everything he needs. He's grabbing onions, cilantro, limes,
Oh hell yeah, tortillas,
tortillas. Exactly.
Luke
corn.
loves street tacos. If that's where this is going.
That's exactly where this is going.
Oh, Luke loves street tacos. He could kiss you.
He's gonna grab like some fajita, and he's gonna go like some like garlic salt. This is what he personally uses. He uses garlic salt and throw it all in the cart.
Luke is looking for like I don't know,
Jalapeno.
canned food stuff that is shelf stable that we can have large amounts of.
They still have like video rental stores. Like this feels like one of those nights where we rent a movie. Maybe we can find that Shrek movie.
Well, Allie has a lot of media on database, so
Oh,
she
right.
probably has it. If not, she can rip it from the internet of this time.
I'm gonna say, Javi, do you have Shrek in your universe?
Javier never got the chance to see it.
Yeah, Luke saw it. Luke likes the Shrek movie. He's got the fucking soundtrack.
So,
Grab our things.
yep. If y'all have gotten everything you would like to get,
All right, guys, do we have everything we need?
Hang on, Jiraiya, did you want to get anything specific while we're here?
I mean, he looks at the basket. Can we get like hot dogs?
Hell yeah, let's get some hot dogs. Why are they coming 10 hot dogs, but 8 hot dog buns. What the hell is going on? Is that just in this universe? Or is that in
No.
every universe?
Does your universe actually have accurate amount of hot dog buns for
Yeah,
hot dog bags?
my universe always has like 8 and 8.
I need to go to Charlie's universe.
That's the
That
only.
pisses me
That
off.
really pisses me off too.
And they're
No.
all
Luke
bu-
would probably grab like a couple cartons of strawberry ice cream, because he likes strawberry ice cream.
After I drop you off at your house, I'm gonna have to rush back home. I'm supposed to play Modern Warfare 2 at Michelangelo tonight.
Wait,
That kid-
who said that?
Who do
Stanley
you
said
think?
that. Listen, this motherfucker's got a cute girlfriend. He knows. He plays D&D with the universe.
I'm
He
about
plays.
to bang his ass if he says something.
Stanley is my hero, and I'll protect him at all costs.
In this universe, he's your hero. So, are y'all ready to check out?
Yeah.
We've
Are
got
we?
we've got quite a few assorted like fruits and veggies. We've got a bunch of like pasta and rice and like shelf stable like canned things and some frozen foods. We've got all the junk food that the boys could possibly want.
Oh hell, Javi even got some beers while Luke was distracted.
I want to whisper to Luke and say, I never saw the money teleport to us. Do we have enough?
So there's this thing called a credit card.
I mean, I know about credit cards, but like, oh, okay. I think I've
And
seen credit card before.
Hayakawa, like hearing this, just like between his two fingers, just kind of like shows you the card.
Javier is gonna grab some Neapolitan ice cream.
Charlie gets a bunch of ramen noodles and throws them in the bag.
Nice. So we've got ramen, we've got toaster tarts and assorted varieties. We've got ingredients for all sorts of meals. We have lots of ice cream. We
Yep,
got
you'll
hot
have a
dogs.
lot of stuff.
We have 2 grocery carts full of groceries, which is apt for a group of boys that look like college students.
This is awesome. I can't wait to get back home and watch the movie and pig out. It's like a sleepover.
Y'all can invite the turtles to this sleepover.
Oh, we slept over at their place. They should totally sleep over at our place.
This is true.
Yeah, Javier's gonna like totally be on board with it. Like yes, Charlie.
We're all high-fiving each other.
Right. and Javier's gonna run around like, what do you think they like?
We gotta go. We gotta wait. The
They-
pizza
they-
box. The
Guys,
pizza
they
box
like-
said it was
I
from.
like pizza.
Yeah, we should order one of those super melty cheese pizzas before we go
And
back. to
Javier's
the
just like, do you think they like the street tacos? Like, are they allergic to anything?
Javi, I don't think they're allergic to anything if one of them ate molded pizza and lived.
penicillin pizza.
Y'all just hear in the back of your minds. It was delicious, dude.
Mikey manifests himself into our brains
He's
through
been
the
watching
universe.
us. He's like ninjaing around, like just watching us.
They just appear and they're like, "Hey." Anyways,
Gotta go. Modern Warfare.
Luke is looking for Dr. Pepper.
They have Dr. Topper.
Javier's
Dr. Thunder.
at Luke's mention of that, he's gonna look. Javier's gonna look for like Mexican cokes.
We're in New York. I don't think New York has
And
Dr. Pepper.
this will anger him. This will anger Javier. No,
They have Dr. Pepper.
Javier will settle for normal Coke.
Hey, how's our water supply? How does that work on the ship?
I mean,
Ice chunks.
I'm gonna ask
It's-
Hayakawa.
he
Where'd the
says
water come from?
we have water tanks, and as y'all go through the water, we do seek out fresh water when we can. But I don't know if you know anything about space and stuff, but you can't exactly get tons of water. We have pretty big tanks, but
Figured like ice
Uh,
asteroids.
it's recycled and filtered over and over again.
Oh, okay. Just let me know whenever it goes down, and then we'll go get some water. That'd be a fun mission.
Luke grabs like 2 24-packs of Dr. Pepper and totes them over to where Hayakawa is.
He just looks at you. I'm not going to judge you.
Javier looks disgusted at this.
There is Coke. There is regular Coke.
He does not like Dr. Pepper.
There's Coke though. You can get Coke.
I know he's already got it, but he just
Oh.
does not like Dr. Pepper.
I get Mountain Dew.
It's 2010. We
Those
bought
things
a
were
fuck ton of
cheaper.
groceries. We have 2 grocery carts full of groceries.
Probably
The
between 300
equivalent
and
that
500.
5 college boys would buy. So we've
300
probably got
something.
like 300 something worth of groceries.
Yep.
$364 worth.
That 9,700 make it 9,350. So y'all check out and y'all go outside and Hayakawa pings Alley. All right, we got the food, and then all the food in the carts vanish, and they're being organized by the robots. And y'all were in there for probably about an hour and a half. So it's now about 2:30 in the afternoon. The robots are taking care of all the food. Y'all still have to get a freezer. So y'all follow Hayakawa as it goes to an appliance store. Not too far up the road, probably another like 15 minutes, give or take, New York traffic. And y'all get in. He starts looking around. Y'all are kind of just standing there looking at all the some of y'all are kind of marveling at how far dishwashers and laundry stuff has come. Refrigerators also, just kind of microwaves also are kind of crazy. All that kind of stuff. As Hayakawa purchases a freezer, it's not a brand new one. It's not a brand new one, but Hayakawa, being the smart man he is, was able to say, "This needs to be lower. I know it's used, but this is something wrong with it, but I can fix it." And the guy was just like, "Fair enough." So probably another like 30 minutes as Hayakawa found a good model that was compatible, haggled the guy down. So it's about a little over 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock now, and y'all are going to a game store. Yet again, do not have a map for it, but I do have a daytime version of the map that y'all were on when y'all first got here. So that's what we're using. So yeah, y'all are back outside Joe's Grill and Future Electronics.
Should we get Modern Warfare so we can play with Mikey and Stanley?
Yeah.
Javier's gonna grab the PSP and a copy of and look around at the games.
Luke would have been able to play the first God of War game. So if he spots Javi looking at it, he'd be like, "You'll probably like those. I played the first one. It was pretty good."
Which leads to Javier going to Hayakawa at 2 o'clock in the morning. I need you to forge me those blades.
Yeah. Damn you, Jay. Why do you always gotta beat me to shit?
Hayakawa
say-
clicks pin. I'm sickened, but I'll do it.
What's this thing? And then I hold up Pokemon Black and White.
Luke will get the God of War trilogy.
Well, the trilogy also came with Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus.
Okay, yeah, he'll get like the bundle for PS3 because he liked the first game, and money's not a problem. He's absolutely getting Resi 4 and Resi 5.
Charlie,
Wait.
roll me an alertness.
An alertness?
Yep. Just roll it. Don't worry about difficulty. Just roll it.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Javier's gonna also get Monster Hunter 3.
So you do notice, Charlie, a section of games that you do know names of, like the Wii section. You don't know what a Wii is, but you see a bunch of Mario titles.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
And you do see a smaller section for GameCube games, and it does say compatible with the Wii system, which does have a copy of Super Mario Sunshine.
I want that. I like the word sunshine. I like the art. It's very pretty, and I can't believe how much they've changed Mario.
And you do see the most recent Mario game, a store clerk will tell you, is Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Can I get these games? Can I get Luke? Can I get this Nintendo Wii and these Mario games?
Yeah, sure. I love Mario.
Awesome. This says that it's a GameCube game, but I'm confused. It says that it's compatible with this thing.
That means it can be played on both.
That's so weird.
But you also see a bunch of Sonic titles on the Wii and GameCube.
I'm scared of Sonic now. Guys, wait a minute. We're trying to save the multiverse. How much time do we really have to play video games?
We deserve this.
Every time y'all take a break to play a video game, a world dies.
No.
Oh my god.
Javier needs to find out what happens in Ghost of Sparta.
There are times where there's entire like weeks
That it takes us to get to universes, so I guess Like
We gotta keep
especially if we.
ourselves entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's when y'all are during those weeks where y'all can train long enough to get stuff, but y'all aren't just training the whole time. When you're training, you do need a break. So
Yeah.
and
When
if
you-
it's like, oh, it's only 4 days, y'all don't have enough time to train. You are very welcome to detail what y'all do in those 4 days.
That's cool. So I'm gonna get a Wii, Mario Galaxy 2, and I'm getting Mario Sunshine for the GameCube.
Okay. I'm making a list of the games that Luke is getting.
Yeah, I might as well do that as well.
Yeah, make a list of what y'all
Uh,
are getting. You can either put it in the chat or you can type it up and put it in the Discord, one of the two. Hayakawa is going to come up to y'all with a box set of Rock Band that comes with 2 guitars, a microphone, and a drums.
Which system?
Oh my god. I'm absolutely getting Red Dead Redemption.
I love this. I love that we're playing a Power Rangers TTRPG and we're having a shopping trip where we're taking it so seriously that we're getting certain games. I love this so much.
Meanwhile, this shopping clerk's just like, they're getting a lot of shit. How much money these people have?
These fucking 5 college boys, to their knowledge.
Hey, I know this game came out 2 years ago, and look at the cover. It's got Mario, it's got Donkey Kong, it's got Bowser, it's got this space fox thing, it's got this little yellow rat thing.
This is Brawl.
Oh, that's Smash Brothers.
Can we get this too?
His buddy little rat
Yes.
thing.
You're going to need
Yes.
multiple Wii controllers now.
We have the money, Jay. It's not a problem.
Funny.
Y'all got so lucky that I rolled a 97.
Watch Javier learn discipline from like Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, where he's like honor.
I'm gonna buy a game that Charlie's going to watch Luke play, and Charlie's going to have fucking nightmares for weeks. You know what game it's gonna be?
What?
Dead Space.
Dead Space. I don't want to be on the spaceship anymore.
Dead Space would be
Can we
so
not-
good.
Can we not play Dead Space in a spaceship?
I'm getting Dead Space.
I'm getting New Vegas, and I'm gonna get Halo Reach.
I'm gonna watch him play New Vegas and be like, I like these robots that are all like, howdy y'all.
Meanwhile, Jiraiya just like next to Hayakawa, just watching y'all go ballistic.
Jiraiya, do you want to? Here, are you cool with these games?
He
You wanna
does
play
know what
this game
Mario.
with
He
me?
does know what Mario is, so he's like, I know
Yeah.
Mario. I could probably play that.
Yeah, we could play this.
Luke is like a kid in a fucking candy store.
Hayakawa's still there with the big Rock Band box.
Hayakawa has all he needs.
So Charlie looked at the back of Mario Galaxy 2, and it shows that it's 2 players. But he's like, okay, yeah, Mario's 2 players in my world too. So maybe you can be the green guy, but he doesn't know that the other person just plays as like the star sprite. He just
Oh,
jiggle it
God.
around. Which that would just what Charlie would be happy playing
Well,
as that.
I think New Super Mario Brothers is also out by 2010. As y'all are getting stuff, y'all are the people have directed y'all to like stack it up on the counter, and as they start to price everything and all that, and Hayakawa's just sitting there with his card, and the cashier's just kind of looking at him, looking at y'all, trying to piece things together because Hayakawa's like, "Oh, I'm paying for all of it," and the cashier's starting to get really suspicious of y'all's relationship now.
And every now and then, this does not help, but every now and then Luke will like go over to Hayakawa and like say a couple things in Japanese, like holding a game up to him and like very excitedly.
Charlie's holding Hayakawa's arm like he's like hugging his arm like a little kid. Thank you, Daddy.
This clerk thinks Hayakawa's our sugar daddy.
I'm gonna run up to Hayakawa with Scar. I'm like, look, fool, this shit got dragons and shit.
Talking about Skyrim.
Yeah.
Joe
We
had to do
gotta-
all this. Joe had to do all this calculation, but in game they just looked at Hayakawa. That'll be this much, and Hayakawa just hands him the card. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't
I know,
matter.
but we
gotta
have to
grab
know
a
how much
TV.
you're detracting from the funds.
I know. I just think
We
it's
got-
funny how you have to really focus, but Hayakawa's just like, I don't care how much it is. It doesn't matter. Swipe
I've
the card.
already brought up the fact that I feel like sometimes on my way to school that morning I got hit by a car and this has all just been a crazy dream.
PlayStation.
A dream Charlie kind of doesn't want to end.
Oh, I'm hanging out with Ninja Turtles and playing like futuristic video games. And,
Even worse, it's like Charlie, like, God, I'm having such a fun time, and then it starts to like zoom out, it starts to zoom out, and it's just like Charlie in a hospital bed, and the doctor's like speaking to his mom, and he's just like, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but we haven't been able to get your son to come out of the coma."
And then
Go ahead and throw
we're spending a
$200
lot of
in
money, guys.
Add another 200 for all the added taxes.
No, believe me.
No,
Eight-
we're not doing taxes.
No, yeah, 8 times
Taxes
Not
don't
25
exist in this world, in this universe.
plus 600. So we got $800 worth of games, and then there's the Rock Band, which is how much? $100 plus 100 plus
God.
the extra little
I missed,
thing. So I'm just gonna
like,
say plus
Clark
50
Cole
for the extra
Oh
thing.
damn! Dragon Age Origins was out by that time.
Oh
when
no.
did Dragon Age 2 come out? When did Dragon Age 2 come out?
Dragon Age 2.
I'm
hold
looking.
on.
2011.
Oh shit! Halo 3 is also 2010.
Jay, please.
Jay, let us switch this up real quick. Hold on. Let's add more.
Halo 3.
No, the dice have spoken.
Jay, please let me have Dragon Age 2. I want Luke to cry about Fenris.
I said everything within a year's time is fine.
Wait,
So
did you get
2011 is fine.
Did you get Dead Space? Did you get the first Dead Space?
I got Dead Space, yes.
Okay, cool.
Luke's gonna get Origins and 2.
Fuck! Oblivion was out.
Fucking love Oblivion.
I love Oblivion.
2 games. Did they come out on the PlayStation or just on Xbox? Yeah, they came out on PlayStation. Okay, so that's 2 more PlayStation games. So that's plus $100 more. What? So we're sitting at almost.
Arkham Asylum.
We got that. Luke got that. Luke got that. Luke
Arkham
loves
City.
Batman.
We got Arkham
Okay.
City.
Yeah, we got City 2.
And the next Javier plays Arkham Asylum, and the next
Who needs
Combat
Asylum
Encounter,
when
he's
you
like,
have City?
"Don't talk, or I'll break every bone in your body."
We're sitting at
You already
$2,300. We're sitting at $2,300, guys.
Oh, we still gotta buy the TVs. Remember?
Oh fuck! How much is the TV?
How many TVs are y'all getting?
We're getting I don't know if Hayakawa and and then Jiraiya wants to get one, but there's 3 of us that want one.
As y'all are looking, there is a brand of TVs that they are not selling anymore. Not a bad reason. They just want to put it out for a different brand that they prefer. It is, if you buy 2 TVs, you get the third one for a quarter of the price.
Oh, so you're paying $50 for it?
Yes.
Okay, so we're sitting at 2,300 plus 450.
2550. No, 22750.
2,750.
It's crazy.
Do we want to get anything else while we're here, guys?
Okay, so do y'all have everything that y'all want from this game store?
I think we need
I'm
to
still
stop.
looking,
I
I'm
think we
still
need to
looking.
stop.
Oh, Dead Space 2 came out in 2010.
Oh, Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2.
I'm grabbing it. Oh, why are we talking like we're actually in a store?
2,800. So we're at
So
2,800.
into it.
Yeah.
I'm getting Dead Space games. Charlie's not going to be okay.
I've
That's
gotten Dead
Charlie's
Space 2
problem.
I've got Dead Space 2 for the Xbox.
Yeah, 2,800.
We're sitting at 2,800.
Then
That's
we
Charlie's
can
problem.
still keep
That's not
pushing
Luke's
it.
problem.
That's
Luke has
Charlie's
nightmares every night.
If you make Charlie cry, there's nothing that can keep you from what Allie's going to do to you.
It's fine.
Oh,
Tell
dude.
Charlie that if he doesn't want to watch him play Dead Space, he doesn't have to. But if he ends up having nightmares about it, that's his problem.
We could also get Fear 2 and just let Charlie play that.
No.
I'm going to
No,
get Eternal Darkness for the GameCube for my Wii.
Okay.
Ooh, Resident Evil 4 for the Xbox 360.
I got it for the PlayStation because it has the Separate Ways DLC, and Luke wants to see what that's about.
I'm just imagining like Charlie in his room and crying. What's wrong, Charlie? Luke's playing a scary game and he won't stop. Just instantly, all the lights go out.
I scream.
Oh, dude. I'm also getting 2 more games, Lost Planet and Lost Planet 2.
Okay, so we're sitting at 2,900.
Just all the sounds of like the heavy footsteps and the mechanical sounds of the giant training robots coming coming downstairs to the common area to beat the fuck out of Luke.
Luke is minding his goddamn business. What's the problem?
I'm only gonna have
made Charlie cry.
I'm getting Warhammer 40k Space Marine.
Y'all are gonna have to stop. Y'all, this is what y'all have. I know
Prototype
y'all are.
1. Prototype 1
Oh my god, it's never gonna stop.
You spoiled us. Now we think.
3,000.
Allie's gonna steal
We're
money
cutting it
from
at
this Allie's
3,000.
house.
Luke is making an executive decision as the leader of the team. We are not spending more than $3,000 in this goddamn store. That's it.
We haven't even gotten any of the Devil May Cry games.
No, I don't give a fuck about Devil May Cry.
How dare you?
The kid that's running the electronics store goes to his dad and he's like, "Dad, you know how we were gonna have to close the shop this month? Looks like a miracle happened. We made our quota."
$3,000 fucking dollars. We saved some family-owned video game store from closing.
A mom and pop video game store.
We're not gonna have to close.
Just the dad. Like, I may have to rethink gay rights. They saved my company.
Well, I mean, Luke and Hayakawa are the only confirmed gay men in this group.
But y'all look suspicious as hell going up to this grown man.
Yeah, and I'm all
talking
hugging Hayakawa's arm, and I'm wearing your sweater. And
Also, Jiraiya's in a tank top.
And the only straight guy that comes in there, Stanley and his girlfriend, they just stare at games and then leave.
If Jiraiya was in a tank top, Luke absolutely would have given him his jacket because we are in New York City in October.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Just this fucking short ass, slicked back hair, scarred up Mexican with boulder shoulder.
He's
Yeah,
the straightest
Garf-
looking of us all.
Garfunkel. Every time the sweater gets put on Javier, it just glitches and it goes to Garfunkel because it was Garfunkel in his universe.
Oh my god.
It's adjusting. So y'all are cut off at 3,000. You have the list. You have your stuff.
I'm adding it to the list because so I don't forget what I got.
And I'm gonna accumulate this. Y'all have spent like 2 hours in this store.
We spent way less time getting groceries and less time. We didn't think about it that much. We were just like, "Yeah, let's try to get this."
God, people are gonna be like, God, they met the Ninja Turtles. I can't wait to see what they do next episode. God, that combat was great. 3 hours later, they're still in the game store.
buying hot dogs, buying video games.
They're still in the game store. Where are the fucking turtles?
I love the episodes where they talked about video games for a really long time.
Watch. Once people get to this episode's gonna like jump in views ridiculously.
Fuck, dude, we got so much. I'm talking like the moment we pay, like Javier's gonna start playing one of the PSP games.
Guys, do you think that we're gonna run into other like fictional characters?
We just run into like the Kingdom Heart crew, like Sora, fucking Donald Duck, and like Goofy and Mickey Mouse.
I was thinking
Charlie,
like,
if we run into anyone from Resident Evil, I will simply pass away.
I would simply pass away.
Y'all just run into Sora and Donald and Goofy, and Sora's just like, Javier, it doesn't matter if you're turning evil because you always have your friends in your heart. And that's why you should not do that anymore. Because you're
as I'm in the middle of slaughtering people.
we have to go into Javi's like a universe.
Oh god, you guys go into like my mind or whatever.
Yeah, and then we have to find. It's all dark, and we have to climb on dinosaur bones, and
it's actually much more nicer than you think it would be.
Okay, so you'll go in the store. Y'all spend 2 hours. So it's now like 5 o'clock, 5:30, almost 6 o'clock. And
we are starving because we have not had lunch.
So yes, y'all can go back to the ship.
Javier ate the shark.
You ate 2 pieces of the shark. They weren't big.
Mm.
And you were lucky you didn't get dysentery. So y'all spent a lot of money. So Hayakawa is going to say, well, we can just go back with the stuff and we got new food and it'd be cheaper. I know, like, we still have a ton of money, but also, like, we may be here for a bit, so you never know.
Can we call Donnie and ask for the number of that pizza place and order a couple to get sent up to the ship so we just have food when we get home?
How is it going to get to the ship?
It's going to teleport out of the delivery guy's hands, clearly.
We teleported groceries. We could teleport
Y'all
pizza.
can just y'all can figure out where the shop is and go there and order the pizza and then go to the back alley and teleport back to the ship.
Hey, Donnie. Where's the pizza place that you guys got that pizza from?
Yeah, it's called Punch Out Pizza.
Cool. Where's it at?
Where are y'all at currently? Let me check your
We're at-
location. You're not that far from Central Park. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not that far ahead. I'll just mark it on your map device, and then you can go from there. You're not that far away. It's a couple blocks up the road.
Cool. We go get pizza. We spend $100 on pizza.
Luke.
All different varieties. Cheese stuff, non-cheese stuff, cheese, pepperoni, supreme, just New York style cheese pizza, pepperoni brick oven pizza, just everything you can think of, it's there.
Don't forget the breadsticks.
Don't forget the penicillin.
Every other when you get massive pizza like this, it's like every other pizza. So like for every other 3 pizza, y'all get a thing of breadsticks complimentary. So y'all have a fuck ton of breadsticks too.
Nice.
That's fine. That's fine.
Javier is just playing God of War. The hungry
I'll
boys.
say y'all get 6 large pizzas and then y'all get like 1 medium pizza.
I'm jumping up and down, and I'm like, this is the best night ever.
We
So-
need a fuck ton of pizza because we got like 10 people eating.
Yeah, you have a lot of people coming over.
Yeah,
We don't
and
need more. Let's spend $200 on pizza.
no,
Should
we
we
spent
invite? Should we invite Splinter over too?
You think
Y'all-
Shredder would come? No.
Who the hell?
Tonight I dine on turtle soup.
It's Supreme. I open a box.
Anyways, we go back to the ship with our pizza, and we'll invite the turtles.
So
okay.
who's gonna call the turtles? Who wants to call them and invite them over the ship?
I'll do it.
Okay. Who do you call?
I call Mikey because
Yo, how's it going?
How's it going, universe, homie? All
So
that
what's
in
up?
the bag of chips. Hey, we were wondering if you wanted to come and spend. You let us stay over at your place. We were wondering if you wanted to come and check out our ship and have pizza here.
Dude, we've been waiting for your call like all day. Y'all been gone for a long time.
we went shopping for video games and stuff. But yeah, I'll talk to Orion and have him teleport y'all up to the ship. See if Splinter, Casey, and April want to, make sure everybody wants to come.
Casey and April might want to come. I don't know about Splinter. He mostly likes to stay home, but I'll ask him.
That makes sense. All right, y'all just get everybody ready and call us back when you're ready.
Okie dokie, brokey.
Bye. All right, guys, they're in. Let's go. Tell Orion. Orion! We were
Yes.
wondering if our friends could spend the night.
Just Hayakawa. He literally just like looks at Hayakawa that's behind you, like, what the fuck is going on? Hayakawa's just like,
We were wondering if Donatello could come check out the engineering room so him and Hayakawa could figure some stuff out, but also show Leo, Mikey, and Donnie, and Casey and April the ship.
is that why you also bought a ton of pizza? And the robots were hauling in tons of equipment. I say equipment. I don't know what it was. I just saw them hauling stuff around.
I'm like holding Javi's arm now, like I was holding Hayakawa's arm.
I'm still playing God of War. And I'm like whispering to Hayakawa, like, can you make this? And I'm pointing at the Blades of Chaos.
Meanwhile, Luke and Jiraiya are standing in the common area watching the robots like put together the game systems.
Yes, they're fine to come aboard the ship, and if they wish, they could spend the night. I don't know why they would have to, but I guess they can. I just want to know why you asked it like that.
It was just sort of like when you ask your mom if your friends can spend the night. I don't know. I'm just having a really good time right now. This has been like the best day so far. I'm just excited.
I am not your mother. Allie appears behind Orion's shoulder. I'll be your mom.
Okay, nobody needs to be my mommy. Sorry about that. I just am excited. I'm This is the most fun I've had the entire time I've been here.
I'm still asking Hayakawa about the Blades of Chaos. I'm like, so can you do it? Like the chains and everything?
Speaking of the Blades of Chaos, what are the Lights of Orion?
Just
Throw that out there.
yeah, just throw that out there.
Orion, who had turned around to talk to Allie, just instantly just like recoils. Well, I mean, it was bound to happen at some point. I had seen that Allie had mistakenly given you full access to the Quasar Rangers' history, and Zordon had brought it up.
Dude, I watched all of that.
She was only supposed to give you access to the incidents revolving the Psycho Rangers so you could be more acquainted with what you were coming up against. And the Space Rangers was a necessary thing, but only a small portion of the Quasar Rangers is supposed to be access to you. But I guess since the cat is out of the bag, yes, I did create the Lights of Orion and the Quasar Sabers.
Oh my gosh.
They were the swords I referenced when I told y'all I had decided to make 5 swords of power instead of power coins like Zordon.
That's amazing. If those powers exist, maybe we should get our hands on them. Maybe they could bulk us up to crush our enemies.
I had already made the powers before. With the help of Dulcina and a bit of information from Zordon, we had made the blades and encased them in stone on a planet called Miranoi. But I guess you already know that.
Yeah. But, I mean, if they're already being used by other Rangers, then we can't do anything about that.
If you come across the powers, I may be able to do something with them, but in my current state, I'm unable to replicate the powers or even the Lights of Orion.
Yeah, that makes sense. You don't need to want to replicate them, but we might end up in a universe where we might be able to just find them that they're not being used. We'll see what happens. Anyway, sorry I just sprung that on you. It's kind of random.
No, it's fine. I will say, I wish I could replicate at least the Lights of Orion for you. Having that ability would be quite helpful in defending yourselves against the likes of Psycho Rangers.
Hey, maybe we could do something with those gold batteries, and I point to the gold batteries.
It is quite possible. Maybe it's risky. If I were to energize myself with the gold powers, I may be able to recreate the lights, but it's also, like I said, very risky. Me and Hayakawa have been thinking about what to do with the gold energy, but we have yet to think of a solid way to use them as of now.
Hey, do you want a Mountain Dew? I got Mountain Dews.
What is Mountain Dew?
Hold on, I'll be right back. I run to the kitchen, and I grab one out of the robot's hands of the refrigerator, and I bring him a Mountain Dew. I'm like, dude,
Ryan's gonna take one sip of this, and it's gonna be like the Grimace shake meme.
he's gonna die.
Is this a can? Is this a can or a bottle?
It's a bottle.
Orion does open it, and you can hear him sniff it, and he's just like, that is a lot going on. As he turns around, and you can see him lift up his mask as he drinks, facing away from everyone. And then he puts his mask back down. It's very acidic.
If you don't want it, I'll drink the rest of it.
And he immediately hands it to you.
This will be my second one. I drank one earlier and nobody was looking. Pew! Run off.
As you run off, he turns to Allie. This is why I told Dulcina I didn't want kids.
Oh, well, congratulations. You now have 3 boys.
Eventually, you'll get a ring, and it's for Mikey. Hey, we're all ready to come and chill out. Master Splinter is going to come, but he said he mostly just wanted to talk to Onion Ring man, whatever his name was.
Orion.
Ah, that's it. Orion. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, Splinter said he'll come, but he didn't lie about it. He said he mostly just wanted to talk to the Orion guy.
Yeah, everybody's got their reasons to want to come onto the ship. It's cool. Allie, our friends are ready to pop up on board.
So Allie pulls up a little hologram, starts typing. Okay, I got their lock, and here they should be coming any second now. And they all start to appear in random spots.
Leo, Mikey, Raph, Donnie. You know, April. I was really scared of you guys at first, but Casey, but you guys have really grown on me.
Luke's gonna lean over to Javi. We need to make sure he doesn't drink any more Mountain Dew before bed.
I got 2 12-packs.
Javier's just like putting up the PSP now that everybody's here in this like back pocket or the like pocket or something. So it's portable.
So yeah, everybody teleports in, and immediately, Mikey rushes over to the window. Okay, so they're telling the truth. We really are in space.
Yep.
Raph will immediately hop on the chair. It's a nice place you guys got here. A turtle could get used to this kind of thing.
Oh my god, can we get Raph to stay with us?
We're not stealing one of
You,
the.
Raph, and Jason. We go back to K-12. Pick up Jason. Y'all three are just beating the hell out of each other in the simulation.
That's
Just
really
laughing
smart,
and
but
slapping each other.
it's like
Guys
starting to
being
get
dudes.
violent.
Just dudes being guys.
Charlie goes in there and downs 2 Mountain Dews, and then is just able to hold his own.
Donnie, meanwhile, looking at Allie. So, what kind of program are you exactly? You seem to have some kind of holographic structure, which means every bit of the ship is it has a holographic appearance of some sort, as you don't appear to be coming from any kind of source. And I was
She
just like,
is
"Yep,
the ship.
you are the ship." That's kind of cool, actually. But yet again, where do you exactly come from? And I was just like, I'm just a standard AI program, nothing too fancy. Donatello's just like, I would definitely like to see the rest of the ship, and then me and Mr. Hayakawa can talk shop in the other room, or wherever the thing is. I'm assuming there's another room.
Allie,
Yeah,
can we bring the pizza from the dining area into the common room?
and she just kind of winks at you as the robots start coming up. We'll say the pool table's covered in a cloth. Nothing's on it, and the pizza is starting to get arranged. Immediately, Mikey just hops over everyone. Dude! They went to Punch Out.
Yeah, it was so good. Look at this cheese, and I'm already eating.
This is the kind of pizza that looks like the Goofy movie pizza.
Oh my god, jeez. Oh.
Yeah.
What time is it? Damn. There. I was like, now I want pizza.
I got pizza already. So yeah, if whoever wants to give the tour of the ship, Hayakawa is gonna go and get Jiraiya acquainted in his room. He will have the room underneath Javier and Charlie.
Yeah.
So Hayakawa is going to go take him, and they're going to quickly go run down his room, and Hayakawa is going to kind of give him his own tour. But whoever, if y'all want to, or if y'all want Allie to give the turtles, or anyone who wants to see around the thing, the tour. However, Splinter and Orion, after talking for a little bit, they do head upstairs, and they are gone.
Looks like the two dads are heading upstairs.
Oh god. Luke will give whoever wants a tour the tour.
I'm
Well,
gonna give Raph the tour and to immediately take him to the training room.
Well, Donatello definitely wants a tour. Leo would like a tour, and Mikey is gonna go wherever y'all want him to, but he is carrying a box of pizza the whole time.
Can I have one of the little robots bring me like some of that shark?
They're gonna have to cook it again, or cook what wasn't cooked.
Tell them to bring it to me raw.
They will not do that. They have been instructed by Allie to not do that.
It's sushi.
Then I will get it myself. No,
unless you want it to be sushi, but they think you're just asking for it raw, so you can just go to town on it.
that's exactly what he's asking for. But
Yeah,
they
that's
don't.
Can I whisper to Donnie to follow me and then take him to meet Lightning Cruiser?
Well, I mean, that could be a part of the tour.
Okay.
I mean, Luke was just gonna
Yeah.
start from the bottom and work his way up.
Let's
So
just all
we were
go on
gonna-
like a guided. Let's go on a guided tour together, everybody. Let's just move all the icons together.
No, I am going to be moving just Donnie's to represent everybody that's coming along. I am not moving 6 fucking tokens every time we change
Oh,
rooms.
come
Okay,
on, you
I
well-
wanted to take Raph to the training room.
Okay,
you
and
can
Raph
go to
are-
the training room.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can go to the training room, but we're gonna do the tour first. So
Yep.
So
Luke,
Donnie is representing everyone. I'm not moving 6 tokens.
that's fine. Yep. Luke will take them downstairs. So the car I was talking about earlier, this is Lightning Cruiser.
So this is the sentient car that your powers are based off of.
Yep. He's pretty cool.
So you say he's sentient, but like, where does a sentient car come from?
He's
The grid.
yeah, from the grid. Lightning Cruiser, do you want to try to Anyways, also Lightning Cruiser. This is Donatello, and Luke will introduce him to each person.
We can translate sort of what he's trying
Mikey
to.
immediately is just like face full of pizza. So like, you say and and Donnie's like, Mikey, swallow. He swallows really big, but like, is it like a car god or like what exactly is he?
He's just Lightning
Yes.
Cruiser. I don't know how to explain him. He just is.
Well, either way, it's pretty interesting, especially the fact that he can that you said he recreated the power, so that's makes it more interesting.
Yep.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Lightning Cruiser. Yeah, it's like totally cool to meet a talking car. Reminds me of that movie.
Does Lightning Cruiser respond at all?
Lightning Cruiser is just giving his standard shoving, moving about, a little bit of lights flashing, letting everyone know he's genuinely happy to meet them.
Cool. But yeah, this is the vehicle bay.
You haven't really gotten to ride your motorcycle in a while, have you, Luke?
No, I haven't.
Weren't you going for a ride when you got plucked?
Let's not talk about that. And Luke starts walking towards the stairs.
Everyone is pretty amazed at how big this is and what it contains and all little different vehicles. Michelangelo does get in the forklift and is just like, I've always wanted to be certified. They wouldn't be able to stop me. None of them.
Javier is forklift certified.
My God. So, Luke, I need those credentials back.
But the
Oh.
shield.
He's had
Javier-
many jobs. He is forklift certified.
Javier's new power is the forklift ranger.
The forklift ranger.
Anyways, you guys saw the common area. So here we have three choices. Do you want to see the medical wing, the research facility, or the rooms?
Donnie hears research. Donnie immediately goes in here, followed by Hayakawa trying to catch up to him. And y'all go in there after Donnie. Everyone else kind of follows. Everyone's looking around, but it seems like Hayakawa and Donnie are too much in tech talk. That Donnie's going to continue on with the tour for now.
Luke will leave them to that. All right. So do you guys want to see like the sleeping areas and the bathrooms, or do you want to see the med wing?
Leo's going to say the med wing. He wants to see what y'all have in here, being all futuristic and all.
They got nicotine patches.
This is where I hang out.
This is where Luke keeps the drugs, and I'm gonna like pull out all the patches.
Did you buy more nicotine patches from the grocery store?
Yes, if you want to call them drugs, technically speaking, yeah, but nothing illegal.
Trust me, I've been stabbed by plenty of drug addicts. You act like when it comes to not getting your nicotine.
Dude, drugs are like a non bueno. Oh shit, I forgot to blow upper Mikey's voice. Just Mikey like,
Family's here.
dude, drugs are like non bueno. I mean, my turts are dropping. Ugh.
Hey, I know how it is. The air in this ship sometimes makes my voice deeper.
Leo's genuinely curious though. He says, so you can recover everything from like big wounds, even?
Yeah. There's he kind of goes into explaining like how the med bay works, and that he can also patch people up if need be. That he kind of goes into a little bit of like a tangent about medical stuff, and yeah. But anyways, I spend a lot of time in here because I was going to be a doctor.
What stopped you?
I got pulled here. I was a couple years into med school.
But you know what you're doing though.
Yeah, and I'm trying to continue my studies using the library as best as I can.
So you're just a doctor without a degree.
Not quite. I didn't actually get into like my my residency, so I didn't get any hands-on experience other than like first aid type stuff. Like I know CPR, I know how to set a broken bone using like a splint and stuff. I know how to use a tourniquet. If you need me to, I can actually stitch you up because I had to do that with fishing line one time whenever Marcus cut open his calf. And yeah, I know a lot of like that kind of stuff, but as far as like performing surgery and shit, no.
I mean, Donnie's like an engineer, a doctor, and he doesn't have any degrees. I'm just gonna call you a doctor.
Okay.
Well, unless you operate on one of us, then I think that would technically make you a veterinarian.
I guess. But yeah, this is kind of my room's through that door, but we don't have to go in there.
Luke doesn't want him to see all the Garfield plushies
There is one Garfield plushie.
that you let us know about.
There is one.
Okay.
Allie with like a whole closet full. Only one.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, Luke kind of explains like a lot of these rooms are empty. The top two are Javi and Charlie's. I think that Jariah's moved into one of them, and these are the bathrooms.
Yeah, they're all just kind of Mikey and Leo, Casey, and April, kind of just all looking around and everything as you're talking. It's just bathrooms and bedrooms. Nothing much to comment on.
Yeah. Did any of them want to go in anybody's room, see what that looked like?
Mikey is gonna wander in this empty room down here just because, and look at it, and then also go up here and look at this one. See, it's very cookie cutter. Get into Javier's, immediately regret his actions, and then go up to Charlie's and kind of see a little more. Like, okay, so they're all just kind of like basic, the same, unless you like personalize it.
Yeah, my room's a little bigger, and it's got a lot of my shit in it, but anyways, let's go upstairs to the dining area and
Okay, y'all are
whatnot.
gonna go upstairs.
This is the library.
Sorry about
We've
the
got
smell. I've been sitting in here for a long time.
There's like a
You've got-
dumpster, like a little trash can full of like
Toaster
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 tarts,
tarts.
wrapper.
wrappers, and boxes.
Oh Lord. This is the training facility. Shower room.
Really cool.
Raph does come in here and just like, now we're talking. He looks at the robots. Now this is a training room. I told the guys we should get something like this.
It's really cool. It can like make everything look like you're in a completely different area.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Leo's like, really? Could you generate something for me? And Allie's just like, what did you generate? And Leo whispers, and y'all appear in a dojo. Now he's like this, and he's like, yeah, this is actually pretty close, actually. This is everything from the feeling of the wood, the summer breeze, the smell. Y'all can feel everything, smell
Can I-
everything.
Can I sit like on this little ledge right here?
Yes, you can. It even gives a little bit of a creak as you do it.
Oh my god. I just had a really good idea.
What?
Later when we're watching Shrek, we can make it like sleeping bags and make it like we're in an empty movie theater and she can project Shrek on a big screen.
She can.
That would be fucking awesome.
We can bring all the pizza in
Hell yeah, we're gonna watch Shrek.
on the big screen.
So, but as y'all continue back, it does turn back to the training room.
What'd you think about that, Leo? It's pretty cool, huh?
This is pretty cool. Raph is just really wanting to fight the robots, and then Raph realizes so it could generate enemies too, holographic ones. I was like, yeah, but usually I keep the safety protocols on so people don't like actually get messed up. You could die if I took them off.
I joined the enemies against Raph.
Don't tear anything up. I want that to be a movie theater later.
Yeah, if you want to invite Raph to stay to fight enemies and maybe spar with him, you can.
I will do that.
Okay.
Have fun with Frightwing again.
The fact that you beat him unmoored. But yeah, Raph is gonna stay, and y'all will get to you if we have time before we end tonight's session.
Luke will just kind of explain like the storage area. This is the kitchen. Above this is Orion's personal quarters. We don't go up there because that's Orion's place and everything. But yeah, that's the
And he could
ship.
wipe you from existence if he wanted to. So we just kind of
Yeah,
don't mess with him.
we don't piss Orion off because, well, I mean, Orion's a good guy, but also he might shove us out the airlock.
He has a bit of an anger problem, though
Luke
he
just
won't
kinda
admit it.
smiles.
Allie's just like, someone say airlock, and the little light appears next to her head.
Oh
Hey,
right,
I
that
haven't
was like
lit
the
a
what?
cigarette in here. You can't shove me out the airlock, at least.
Not yet.
Why'd Allie say it like that?
She's looking for a reason.
They'll show everyone everything. I know James has to get off soon. So I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. If y'all want to go ahead and watch Javi spar with Raph, y'all can, or we can do that next session. It's up to y'all. If y'all want to end session with y'all watching Shrek, it's up to y'all.
I'll watch them fight.
I was gonna say
Okay.
we can just like do the higher load thing and see if I win against them or not. That way we
Yep.
can just get to Shrek.
Yep, it's just gonna be high and low in the dojo. So Raph is gonna try to goat you. You do not have to do this. I'm telling you this now. You do not have to listen to him. Raph is gonna say, We did this dance once before. Why don't we up the stakes a little bit?" And he's got his morpher in his hand. "I heard you got multiple powers. I want to see the white one again."
Well, I can't let him down now.
Javier.
I goad him by saying, "My pal Javi can take you on without morphing."
Oh fuck! Now Javi, he's like Charlie believes in me.
Does
He-
Javier look like he's considering the morpher?
he's torn between using it and showing and and showing showing Charlie that he can actually do it unmorphed.
Zordon, Orion, everybody has said not to do that. It's only for emergencies.
Luke sort of comes onto the mat a little bit, and he's sort of closer to Javi, and he looks at Raph. We're not doing this. Not here.
Leo's gonna come forward. Also, Raph, Zordon, and Orion said that power was bad and he shouldn't use it. He can use his regular power if he wanted to, but he probably should not use that one.
Javier's gonna be like, like Javier's just gonna be like, I'll show you that I can beat you without it.
Hell yeah.
Raph is gonna say, "Okay, we'll see about that. You didn't win last time."
Wait, are we
Man.
Are we both morphing into like our normal? Well, our power. Well, is he gonna morph? If he is, I'm
He's-
just gonna morph
he's-
into the normal power.
Yeah, you can still morph into the normal power, but he's gonna morph and he's gonna say, "Tyrannosaurus!" as he morphs.
Like, Javier's just gonna be like, I'll get you this time, and then more. Show me what you got.
And then Allie's gonna appear, and she's going to be keeping track just like she did in the boxing ring with Jason. And now you may approach Raph.
God damn.
Yeah, just hand it to me.
Y'all were both doing very, very well. This could have gone either way, but Javier slipped up and Raph countered, knocking you on the ground, taking the first point.
Is this a best like 2 out of 3?
Allie's gonna say it's best three out of 5. Raph's gonna say best 2 out of 3, and Allie's gonna say, "Nah, we do best 3 out of 5 here. House rules." Raph's gonna shrug his shoulders. Best 3 out of 5, I guess.
Oh my god!
It's a tie. So if you use Power Strike, did you use it?
Yeah, I did. I gotta
So
get rid of
this round, y'all both tapped each other at the same time. For this round, neither one gets a point, extending the fight. Ooh, you finally did it!
Hey!
So
1-1.
how do you land this strike on Raph?
I punch him straight dead center in his shell and like push him back.
You do that, and he falls down to his feet. Puts his hand on his chest a little bit. Okay, that one actually kind of stung a little bit. You're starting to piss me off a little bit. And with that, Raph is going to activate Mutant Rage.
Bitch.
So did you use the Power Strike?
I did use Power Strike, but it still wasn't enough.
Yeah, it was not enough. So Raph, you could tell Raph's in a state of rage here. And so you try to up your damage as well to counter him, but it's just not enough. And he strikes you again, putting y'all 2-1. You have potentially 2 more rounds, or you lose it here.
All right. Javi's just gonna keep going.
If Charlie does want to say something, he can say it. I said I didn't want to do it that way, but if that's something Charlie would do, I'm not going to stop you.
He sees me losing. He's trying to cheer me on.
Kick his ass, Seabass!
Fuck
Does
yes.
that give him the upshift?
Yes.
Now both you have an upshift.
Fuck, dude.
Oh,
No, no.
3-1. Damn.
3-1.
Why?
Javier feels he's not so sure about this anymore. He's tempted by the darkness, but he thinks about it when Charlie says, "Kick his ass," and he just says, "I don't need it." And he focuses up, but unfortunately it is not enough as this like over 6-foot turtle lands you clean across the face as you hit the ground again. So as it ends, Raph does unmorph, and he does extend his hand that says, "Maybe you just need a little more training."
Javier is gonna look upset by this, but still take his hand.
However, which way you want to do this, you are halfway through learning Raph style due to your background.
Right. So since this was a longer match, can I just say that I fully learned it?
Roll me. Let's see how much you learned here. What would that be? Let's see. Roll me a might, and you'll have to beat Raph's base strength. Just see if you learned it. His base strength is 9. I could have went toughness and did 19, but I'm being nice. Yes, you have fully learned Raph style, which means if y'all spar again, you will have advantage.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Now it's time for Shrek.
Allie, can you simulate a movie theater and project Shrek on the screen?
Yes, I can.
Am I saying that right? It's pronounced Shrek.
Yes, it is
Yes.
pronounced Shrek.
Shrek is life,
Shrek.
Stanley said. Can you simulate Stanley to be here with us?
Immediately just, hello, Ninja Turtles.
It is I.
It's I, Stanley. Ah, my master, Michelangelo.
Oh, God.
Yeah, y'all forgot about that. But yes, we will say y'all close out session in a big movie theater, sleeping bags, tons of pizza. Everyone is there. And through the middle of Shrek 2, because y'all are watching all 3 of the major Shrek films.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
As y'all are
Javier is
watching
drinking beer.
as y'all get through the second one, Raph is enjoying a beer with you as well. As y'all are watching y'all are through Shrek 2. If anyone's paying attention, inside the training room, Orion and Splinter do appear, but they kind of just stand in the background before Allie generates a few chairs for them to sit as they just look over all of you, enjoying the good times with a CGI'd Stanley there.
A little
Their children.
bit weirded out by the fact that there's a random like Stan Lee, but
They're-
enjoying that their children are having fun.
Yeah, everyone's there. Hayakawa, Jiraiya,
Jiraiya and Hayakawa better be there.
Donnie, everyone's there. Everyone's having a good time. Maybe some people aren't exactly watching the movie, instead are just talking to each other. Probably.
Casey and April are kissing.
It's my first time in New York.
I mean, are they dating?
I
Do they
don't know.
seem like a couple?
They seem to be very close to each other.
I've never seen them not together.
They seem to be very close together. Y'all have not asked that question, so I'm not going to tell y'all the answer unless y'all ask or y'all find out a different way. They do seem to be. What?
I'm freaking out because these movies are so like adult but childlike. Like I've never seen anything like this.
You have seen the fact that a donkey can fuck a dragon, and it does make children. But yes, Casey and April, they seem to be very close together. Y'all haven't seen anything like hand holding or anything. Maybe they just don't want to do it around people, but Yeah, I'm not telling you that. You'd have to either find that out or ask directly.
Javi during the movie while they're like, so are you two a thing or like what's going on there?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say so.
Oh, cool. And Javi's just gonna walk away and then go back to Raph and just talk, drink beer and talk to him.
I thought I caught something last week whenever Casey came in the morning time that they did something that was like, oh, they're together.
Yeah, it was kind of a hint. They were coming. They were coming into the sewer together. Oh God, they arrived at the sewer together.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just over here like Jay didn't hear it. I did.
And April was the one who kind of told y'all to like not talk about the Green Ranger stuff. So
I want to fight CGI Stanley. Not really.
Okay, so he has a D20 and then a D20 skill die. His only attack is I am the storm.
Oh God, it's just become
That's all he
Virgil.
needs.
It is I am the storm, and it's D100 by D100.
You can still roll a 1.
And
All I need.
he has his special perk, no fap, which means that he can't nat one because he never busts.
Oh my god.
We can still roll a 2.
If he rolls anything to like close to 1, then he can immediately re-roll until he gets something not. That's good.
I'm just saying that if Stanley were to fight y'all, Orion's not helping you. That's how powerful Stanley is.
Jesus Christ.
Are you
Stanley's
really
the
making him
true-
this strong?
Stanley's
It's
the
the
true
alley.
big bad.
It's the alley version.
It's that,
Javier's just popping Jolly Ranchers in his mouth.
The real Stanley's more powerful.
y'all are gonna be in some shit. I'm gonna roll a D100, and it's gonna be Destiny. It's gonna be Stanley showing up to hit his critical move. I am the storm on like Billy or Psycho Red. It just instant one shots.
No.
And he's just like he like turns around as like he falls down and explodes like Billy, and he's like, "Huh? And like you're 100 years too early to face me." Just like
Come back,
something like
come
that.
back when you have some training. Oh wait, you can't. You're fucking dead.
Yeah, immediately ruins the cool line by doing some shit like that.
Just like slices him in half and it like pushes his fucking glasses up. Nothing personal, kid.
And it's literally the "I am the storm" meme from the clip from the game, where it's just like time freezes and there's all these slashes, and then he just appears and closes the sword as Billy gets hit by 1,000 strikes at one time.
God, good God.
Multiverse. You forgot one thing. I live there. What? That's not even a good line.
Y'all are gonna be at the final battle, and it's just gonna be a bunch of Stanleys appear that are all their own Ranger team, and all they keep saying to each other is "nice cock."
Javier's gotten a bottle of vodka and is throwing Jolly Ranchers in
The robots come for you.
it.
The robots are going to drag you off. Also, how are you gonna say that Luke acts like a fucking drug addict when you regularly binge?
That's only
He
when he's
doesn't act like a drug
relaxing.
addict. He just gets a little cranky.
Technically, we're still on the dojo. If y'all want to settle this,
I turn into White Dino to fight Luke.
I swing on Javi.
Before I can warm you, Luke just swings on me.
Luke's too fast for you. He just fucking roundhouses you into the ground.
It's exactly like like Senator Armstrong. Your kicks mean nothing to me. With my high toughness.
we can test this.
Oh, I'm fighting. I'm kicking Luke's ass right now.
We're doing this. We're doing this. I just want to see.
Are we gonna do like actual rolls, or are we gonna do exactly like what we did for Raph?
Hold on.
Hey God. Okay.
Because I feel like if Luke has to go against my toughness, I'm just gonna laugh.
Oh,
Well,
God.
Luke's fast enough that it would go based off evasion, I think.
I mean, Luke would.
Hold on. What is Javier's base speed?
Base speed?
Luke has double your speed.
Right.
Okay, so for Javier, we're gonna go off your evasion because he is twice your speed. But for Luke, you will have to just use your toughness.
That's fine.
So what we're doing here, y'all are gonna roll your regular melee attacks, these hands, and I rage, and we will see who hits who.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Okay.
All right.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
You're welcome.
Fuck, I was gonna
Do
say
we want
something.
to
I
stop?
completely
Do we want to
forgot.
stop the recording?
I am going to stop the recording. I hope everyone, whoever's listening, had fun. Got off track. It was a feel-good session, but I hope everyone enjoyed listening to 2 hours of shopping in a game center. It was a lot of fun for me to host, and I know everybody else had fun doing it.
Good night or goodbye.
And in case I don't see you, good evening and good night.